On the track board. On the track for
Dark side, light this bitch up.
I'm about to stack a few million, been working 25. Struggled all by myself, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'ma make it cause I'm made to handle pressure. Niggas hating, but I'm made to handle pressure. About to stack a few million, been working 25. trying to make history. You was dissing me. Now you all on my dick and wanna collab with a nigga, but don't say shit to me. Can't deal with the fake, the grass be covered in snakes. I can't expect a bitch nigga to ever be real if it's not in his family trait. Swimming infinity pools, we chillin'. Niggas will pay for the mood I'm feeling. Here for my people like Cape Nick Nillin, like Brown in Miami, don't make me a villain. Wow, I'm ready and willing to do what I gotta do just to go make me a killing. Watching for vultures and biters who jockin' my trip, cause you know how these niggas be stealing. I see they wanna compete with me, and they wanna beef. I want them to eat with me, on their hands and they feet with me. We grinding for real, I know it may seem easy.
Okay. It's only right.
It's only right.
Hey, you hit me, flight mic check.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm close. It don't matter. Okay. Check it. Here we are on a Saturday. And we for real. We didn't come to play. Hey, I'm about to be late. I'm about to skate on the beat. Man, what's the dang deal, my nigga feet? Yeah. Hey, I'm going to be going hard. I just pay some bills with my Capital One credit card. Hey, I hit the last 4 of my numbers. Hey, I look like I got a cucumber. Hey, I'm about to get it, Master Roby. Hey, I'm talking cucumber like the darn emoji. Hey, we here, we so freaking lit. 100 episodes, so only right I had to spit. Hey, I'm about to get it done. Man, my neck's shining like the sun. Hey, about to get a grill all diamonds. Hate them girls because they be lying. But I love my freaking wife. But she wanna stab me with a knife. Getting married in that April. I don't know what rhymes with April. I'm about to get in and I'm punted. I'm rapping on episode 100. Got the Thanos on my neck, man. Make you disappear like I'm Thanos, man.
Yeah.
I got the new headset is on my ears. Got a shop, but I go to Sears. They closed down, but they went bankrupt. Man, I'm in that big truck. Man, all you niggas suck. Man, I don't give a fuck. Man, I'm about to get it up. Man, so dang lit. I'm sick. I just threw up in the bag. In the dang bathroom, in the toilet.
Yeah.
Man, it's sick. Now I gotta clean the toilet.
Man.
I get the brush. I scrub the dang bowl.
Yeah.
I've been in the gym. And now I'm real swole. Hold up, man. Hold up.
That boy was ripping the beat.
Hold up,
He
man.
was ripping the beat.
Hold up. I started off slow, but I ended strong.
Started off slow, but then once you started hitting the flow where you wasn't taking no breaks, I was like, oh yeah, he in that pocket. He found the pocket. The pocket, stayed in it. Bro, the way that freestyle went towards the end looked like all of Tom Brady and Peyton Manning's career. They know how to stay in the pocket.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
I'm sorry, y'all. I want to apologize for being so close. If I know I'm gonna be this close, I would have went to the barbershop and got my little edge up on my beard. I didn't know it was gonna be this close. Let's see. We got some folks in here, man. People telling us congratulations. I'm sorry, Flight. Take it away.
Number 100, we here. Appreciate everybody pulling up. Welcome to another episode, the 100th episode, a very special episode of the Don't Cancel Me podcast. As always, I am your boy, Vino Flight.
And I am Peachy Perfect.
Hey, man, episode 100. Once again, we apologize for being this close. We both had to move around the camera. I moved. If you cannot tell by the setup looks a little bit different. So, the camera is very close. We apologize. But 100 of them things, dog. We appreciate everybody that's in the chat telling us congratulations. We appreciate y'all taking some time out of y'all Saturday to be with us.
Alabama and LSU playing right now. We know, y'all. We know they playing. I got it pulled up right here. I understand, but we appreciate y'all being here. And if you're watching, keep us updated on what's going on in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Big game. Who the winner the loser, doesn't go to the playoffs. So this is a big playoff game for both of them.
Big playoff game, man. Yeah, man. Dog. I've been trying to wrap my head around the thought of 100 episodes, bro. I said like when I started like saying I wanted to do a podcast, when I went and did like my own little thing, I said that whenever I like get official with doing a podcast, whether it's by myself or whether it's with somebody, the biggest goal, and it's a short-term goal, but it was like a huge short-term goal, was to do 100 episodes, because a lot of people don't even get to 15 or 20. A lot of people barely get to 10. So the fact that we stuck with this for 100 episodes, and I heard Kev on stage say that, like, if you do something like that, if you can do it for 100 episodes, you got yourself something. Like that's how you know that you dedicated to the grind, that you really love what you're doing. And like this shit is amazing. The fact that we just thought about this on a whim and we made it to 100 episodes, bro. We just literally said, hey, let's do a podcast. We had 100 episodes, real. I can't wrap my mind about it. I can't fathom the fact that we literally had 100, bro.
All week, doing as I've been promoting and stuff. I ran the greatest marketing campaign ever on Facebook yesterday.
Oh man, we got to talk about it, because I saw it in the group. I saw it in the group message late, and I was crying.
It was the greatest marketing campaign of all time. But what you said, and today we're going to relive, y'all. We're going to talk about the past. We're going to talk about the present. We're going to talk about the future. We're going to talk about everything. We have a new logo that we will be revealing today as well, as we get ready to shine from 100 and on. We have a new logo that we will reveal today. Also, we have a special guest coming in today. I know we have one. Nobody, right? We got just one, right? Fight.
Just one.
Okay, so we got one special guest. I think y'all will get a kick out of this special guest today too. But shout out to anybody who couldn't
randomly, if y'all randomly want to pull up,
right? And shout out to who couldn't make it. It's okay. Love. I love you. No matter what, we'll talk about everybody. We're gonna talk about our favorite guests today, y'all. We're gonna talk about our moments, our favorite. We're gonna talk about our favorite moments of the 100 episodes we've had. Give y'all a little behind the scenes on how things happen. I think we're gonna be here. We're gonna buckle up, y'all. I think we're gonna be here for a good minute.
And I hope y'all got a bev with y'all, something. You got y'all a little bottle, something, so y'all could celebrate with
I will be on the Terramana tequila. I know they're not paying us, but still.
And I'll be on. Shout out to the Espelon.
Oh yeah, that drink scares me because I don't like the skulls. I feel like if you drink enough of it, you're gonna end up like them.
I see your point. I see your point.
I went to a Halloween party. I DJ'd at a Halloween party on the 26th, and they had that as a tequila, and I was already on tequila and Red Bull. That's kind of like my go-to drink. So I was sipping on tequila, man, and I swear to God, I was like, somebody take a shot with me. Somebody take a shot with me. I thought nobody was taking a shot with me, but it was this old white man. He was sitting on the in the chair. I felt like nobody else saw him but me. It was like a Christmas story. Like nobody but me.
Right.
Took like 4 shots with me. Shout out to that old white man that took 4 shots with me that night at the party, man. I feel like that. I kept saying, "Hey, y'all see that white?" Everybody's like, "No." Okay, you see that white man? No.
That was your imaginary friend for sure.
I feel like that was like the ghost of Christmas future.
Ghost of Christmas future.
I felt like, but anyways,
sure.
I said we were drinking on that. But I'm sorry. Back to what you were saying. Right. While we're here on the past right now, of course, when we made this channel, it was like you said, it was on a whim. You had already had. I forgot what you called it. What did you call it that you were when you were doing your on Twitch?
Oh, the pod.
The pod. Okay, the pod. And I remember when we came up with, and I don't know who asked who, was you asked me or me asked you. I don't know what the case could be. It don't even matter. But I think I asked you. I think I came to you with the idea of because and the reason why I remember that because I remember I was like, this is who I want to be a part, because I know how I am. I know I have a loud personality, and I know that I can be, a lot in a sense. So
you
I was like,
outgoing,
right? And yeah, not a lot, but you're right, outgoing.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that I knew we would be a perfect combination, and here we are, 100 episodes later. It could have been here a lot sooner. You know, we had the trial and error. It's been about trial and error.
Trial and
error.
We
started off. Our first 10 episodes, which is probably got out of those 10 episodes, 6 of them probably the funniest episodes we've ever done. We don't even have footage on those episodes.
For real.
And we're gonna talk about our favorite moments a little later in the show, but just some of those moments from those episodes. Then we were doing 10, 12 episodes. We were doing them in seasons. I thought we were Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And then we ended up scratching off the seasons, and we were able to take off to 100. We've been to Discord. We've been to Restreams. We've been here, there, overwhere, putting this viral videos going here, HBO interviews, YouTube interviews, we've had some great times, so we're gonna talk about all that. But today, y'all, is gonna be like a regular show as well. We got some stuff that we got to get into, because we've been gone a long time. So this is gonna be a regular episode. We're gonna reminisce. Then we're gonna go back and forth. We don't know how this is gonna go. We're gonna be in here. Put your seatbelts on, lock in. It's gonna be funny. We're gonna have a good time reminiscing, and then we're gonna talk about the future as well as we get ready to debut that new logo towards the middle of the show. So make sure everybody getting in here. Hey, if you're watching right now, hey, make sure y'all post this on y'all social medias. Hey, tell people, tune in right now. Tell people, hey, your boys is live right now. Tune in. We want a lot of people in today. Also, everybody that says a comment, everybody that puts a comment in today, I will be doing a giveaway for a hat shirt combo of the new logo. Sorry, Fly. I apologize for not telling that a little earlier. But
I kind of figured we would be.
With the new logo, with the new gear. I want to do a shirt and hat combination, a random drawing that we'll do. Are we gonna be able to go live Tuesday? I know we're talking like kind of live right now.
This Tuesday?
Yeah,
we should be. Yeah.
So we'll be back with 1-on-1. So episode 1-on-1, we will announce the winner of the giveaway. So make sure y'all just leaving comments. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. If you leave a lot of comments, I might put your name in there twice. So write comments, bring somebody in. If somebody come in and they use your name, then you can get another name in the drawing. But it's gonna be a dope contest that we're gonna do that we'll do on episode 1-on-1. So shout out to everybody that's here right now, man.
Yes, sir.
And if you're watching on We're live on X. We're live on Facebook. So if you're on X live or if you're live on any of those other ones and you are able to come over, make sure you hit the
kid. Don't be communicating. I think this is last episode. Right here.
Yeah, right there. That's over you.
Right here. Hey, hit that. Go ahead and scan that right there.
So
what was I about to say? Oh, first before we even continue this episode anymore. Let's go ahead and get this shot in. Let's get this shot in right now. If you got a drink in the chat, pull up. We taking a shot. I'm taking a shot. Pull it up right now. Pull it up. Watch it all fall out in the words of Rihanna. Y'all on? Okay. Okay, bro. this dude here, bro.
Y'all on XNXX.
This dude.
What's that, DB? Let the folks know what that is.
See, DB funny, dog. Hey, why he come in and say hey like that?
Let me see if I can find it. Where was it at? Oh, there you go. Yeah, that was a little weak how he came in right there.
Put 4 wires.
Yeah.
4 of them.
The wise, as many wise as you add, that's the multiplier for gayness.
That's crazy. The multiplier for gayness is crazy.
Here you go, Chad. Somebody she already drunk because I made her one of these. I made her a peachy purple passion.
Peachy purple passion. What's in a peachy purple?
Excuse me. The peachy perfect purple passion. It's the peachy perfect purple passion.
It's too many peas, dog. Too many peas. That was a message from the real Facebook friend. He told me to say.
All right, so let's get to it. So I posted a. I posted a picture. Oh, I'm sorry, shot time. Shot. Let's take this shot.
Let's take the shot.
Wait, okay, hold on. To answer your first question, this is blueberry margarita, the blueberry margarita mix with the Terramana and the grenade, or however you say.
Okay,
yeah, and you mix it up. Yeah, but that's the peachy perfect purple passion.
It's quadruple P. See, Sam, he added another P.
And take what, my Father's Day, I don't know if y'all can see it, but my Father's Day shot, it says Darrell Petrie perfect shot.
Wow. That's an official shot glass.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to pull out a special shot glass for a special day. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
So I put a picture on me on Facebook yesterday, man. Oh, I was looking through my pictures this literally came out of just out of nowhere. I said, I've done this before where I post an old picture and I just ask my Facebook fam to just roast me. It's fun. I love to see how people joke. I have the courage to do it. I know some people wouldn't want to put themselves out there like that, but I love it. It's fun. All my friends, they get on there and they roast me. I love it. I enjoyed it. But I said, I'm gonna use this as a marketing event. And so I was just going through, and as people was commenting, I let all the comments build up. Oh yeah, and I was talking back forth, going back here, and then I went back through. Well, I know, like one of my partner Jesse said, well, I'm gonna try to get him on here in the next batch of episodes. But my boy Jesse said, man, you going to something about that's a City Trends outfit, and I said, well, it costs to go to City Trends, but it's free to subscribe to this YouTube page. Go ahead and drop that, hit that subscribe. Another person, my boy Jamon said, I thought you was prime time or something like that. I said prime time is Tuesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Central when we go live. Make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Oh my goodness.
I was going on everybody's stuff, and we got 6 subscribers from that. We got able to get 6 subscribers from that.
I did see that.
The Bible said if 1 or 2 are gathered. So if I would have got 1 or 2 subscribers, it would have been a win. But definitely use it as a marketing tool. But it was also fun. But yes, you did have one of my Facebook friends from the LGBTQ plus minus multiplication division. They can't. Yeah, he gonna come out talking about. He didn't say that, but that's how I read it. I see a little poke coming through. I said, man, dog. I wouldn't even. That's the thing. I just posted the picture. Nobody would even thinking about nothing like that. I'm at the airport. Okay. Chaz, she don't make it no better talking about, it looked like it was freezing. How dare you? How dare you? The airport is always cold. There should be a little context. How dare she do that to me? I think when he saw that gave him the idea, like, let me look down and see what she talking about. I think he was arguing with Chaz, like, girl, I see something coming through. Like, don't do that on my page. Don't do that. I wrote back. I said I gotta delete the picture now. And so, look, I was gonna use this as a marketing, but I didn't. As you noticed, I strategically didn't leave the video on his page because I felt like what I was gonna say was, make sure you poke the subscribe button and come to the YouTube page. I was gonna say that, but then I was like, no, I had to take away a couple Y's because I didn't want to multiply.
You would have found. All right. He would have been inviting you to all the letter events for sure.
All the letter events, I don't know, but
bro. The group
at this point, I don't care. I'm trying to get to 1,000.
The group chat had me crying, dog.
Oh, they was killing me.
I saw that joint so late. I was like, what is he talking about? So I was like, all right, let me just slide to Facebook and see what they talk about. And I'm going through the comments and I'm rolling. Like, bro, people are like creative. Like, I wish I could just roast like that. Like, people are creative. And I was like, damn. Like, it was some funny comments. And then I saw the comment and I was like, oh, nah, hell no. That's wild. And then I went back and looked at the messages. Oh, bro. I don't know who said that. It was DB that said that. He said, yeah, me and my girl gonna be busy in April or something. He can't come to the wedding.
Yeah.
Nah, he said we can't be around no weird stuff or some shit like that. That had me weird.
A little inside. Like, I'm at work. I got my phone in my pocket. when the notification came through, I see his name. I know who he is. So I met him. So when I seen the notification come through, the first thing I thought was, please, Lord, let's make. I hope he just said something funny. You know, I hope he made like an epic joke. You know, about my shirt. You know, just something that like, or the glasses or the headphones. I knew. I said, please, Lord, do not let him say that, because and honest to God, I didn't realize anything until Chad said something, and I was like, man, I hope nobody gonna be trying to like come after my meat. Let me see, they're gonna be asking Red to do a meet and greet. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. But when I seen it, and like when I read his comment, it was like my worst fears came true.
Mm-hmm.
I went and talked to my coworker, and I was like, I said, should I take it down? And so she was like, no, you need to keep it up because you don't want to get into no hate.
No hate type of situation.
I'm glad I left it up though. Like I said, I don't mind being joked on, man. So it doesn't bother me, and it just made it more traffic.
DB instigated.
Yeah, man. I know him, but I don't know him.
That boy said, I see why Diddy was your favorite celeb.
Man, chill out, man. Man, people would fire me up, dog.
Nah, they was definitely on your head top for sure.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of it.
That's a great marketing plot, though.
Man, appreciate you, bro. I
got a little. It was our classmate boyfriend, but real the only one that met him in person.
See, Sam, who was with me that night at the party then? That was you, sis. That was Maurice. That was Maurice that was with me that night. One of my classmates had a party.
Chaz.
What? See what I'm saying? I can't catch a break. You know what you're doing? That suspect's on the loose. Suspect think he got a big meat, but it's really little. You've been seeing that trending topic. I mean, that trending on TikTok.
Oh my gosh, dog.
Suspect thought he was big pokey, but he really little pokey.
Oh,
I told Chad we should do it.
That would be funny.
I don't talk about Chaz. I let him make it.
Right.
I let him that video. Oh no! Oh, it's on.
If y'all do that, it's gonna be funny. That's gonna be funny.
I think it would be pretty funny. We did that other trending when we took our pictures.
You talking about the?
Yeah, C-Sam. I'm sorry, C-Sam. That was Maurice that was with me that night when we went to. It was Monique. C-Sam. Monique had I think she had a birthday party at her house, and it was a couple years ago. And I met him because he was with Chris.
You see, C-Sam was like, nah. He's trying to make sure he good.
Well, it's our classmate, so that's why I assumed he was there with me.
C-Sam, bro. Like C-Sam, if you met him, bro. It ain't nothing like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's cool, dog.
We know what's good, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit's funny though. That was funny. That was a great marketing plug.
Well, shout out to the LGBTQ. I don't care about the T's, but shout out to all the LGBTQs. We appreciate y'all. As long as they can take a joke, they fine with me.
Yeah.
If they can take a joke like they take meat, we good.
That was a good one.
Trauma said.
That was a good one. That was a good one. If they can take jokes like they take meat, that's wild. Well, that's a good one though. I'm mad that you drinking this drink like you bought it at the club.
I'm glad it looked like I bought it at the club.
Like it do. I definitely feel like you stopped at the club and got something from there. Like,
let me tell you, because I'm so bougie, dog. I'm bougie.
I am bougie too.
So I was right before we about an hour and a half before I go to the I'm not with you for your money. Just saying.
Hold on, now. Hey.
Hold on. Let's talk about this.
Let's not say we did. Let's not say we did.
Let's talk about this now.
I'm not. Oh, I mean, I can see where you.
Let's not talk about it. So this was me. This was me in the picture. This is me in the picture.
Oh my gosh.
This is me when I'm happy. I don't know. It was sitting right in front of me. I don't know why this is sitting on the desk. Let me do it again. This is me in the picture.
Oh
I don't know
my
why this is sitting
god,
up
bro.
here. Yeah, and Lord knows I ain't got no money. But one day.
That's so funny, bro. Y'all two are funny.
Anyway, it's not about me today. I hit a squirrel on the way to the store, y'all. Yeah. I don't feel bad either.
Oh, why don't you feel bad? Because he probably ran to
stupid.
death.
Why would you run out in the middle of the street? They don't make no sense.
No, squirrels do like playing with their life. They really do.
They really don't care. So I hit him and I hit him and I texted you.
Yeah. That is the first thing that you said. Responded to your text like, yeah, I hit a squirrel on the way back home. Like, bro, what?
I hit the heck out that squirrel too. I don't know if I hit him, y'all. He ran in front of the car. And then when I looked in the rearview mirror, I didn't see him no more.
Nah, bro. He was gone. He already skedaddled across the road.
I almost hit a dog on the way back because the dog just like people. If you walking your dog, keep your dog out the street, and if you can't keep him out the street, put him on a leash.
Wait, they was walking their dog out in the open with no leash in the road.
Either that or he was chasing them.
That's insane. I really hope he was like just trying to save the dog instead of just walking his dog on the street.
Well,
with no leash.
What's the name of that movie? All Dogs Go to Heaven. We was gonna find out.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I seen a dead animal in the street the other day and it had me thinking because I seen the dead animal on my way to work. But then I left out for lunch, and when I left out for lunch, vultures was tearing them up, and it had me thinking. It was like, where do vultures be hanging out at before they just find roadkill? Like, have you ever seen a vulture just flying in the air?
No. I mean,
it's like they get a notification.
Yeah, roadkill 270 miles east.
2700 block of West Montgomery. Right in front of Popeyes. Wait, what? How do they know? Vultures got donkeys hanging on. We need y'all to come do some cleanup. we need y'all.
No, I have no idea how they.
Where do vultures hang out at, bro?
No idea. That's a good question.
Look it up.
I'm like, yeah. I'm intrigued now. Let's see.
You never see a vulture flying unless it's something dead around, first off. But if there's nothing dead, where do vultures be at? Got to ways out for us.
So they be, well, I'm just trying to figure out where they from, like where they really be at. Mostly Central Texas.
Like, where can I find some sleeping?
Somewhere in Central Texas, an isolated population in Southern Arizona,
so they like
north to Pennsylvania, and west to Central Texas.
So we know, but where do they hang out at when there's nothing to eat?
Let's see.
Is there a cave?
Hold on. Where do vultures?
Do they come from underground?
Hang out at when there's nothing to eat. The first thing I see is somebody asks a question, say, why would vultures be in my yard?
Well, some dead. If you see a vulture, some dead.
Apparently, they tend to gather in groups and hang out when not feeding. What does it mean when a vulture hangs around your house? Short-term possibility is that there are no animal carcasses or that there are animal carcasses somewhere in close proximity to your house. I guess they just smell it, and then
Jay said 6'10" and Ella. They stay moving like the Walking Dead cat. She said, "You ain't lying. The Walking Dead cat never stay still." I'd be so tired if I was in that universe.
To live in there.
I would just let the zombies eat me because you gotta be in shape to be on the Walking Dead. There should be nobody fat.
Should be burning calories constantly.
There ain't no belly food, and you walking all the time. There should be no fat people about 2 years into the what do you call it? The what do you call it? The end of the world.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. 2 years into the apocalypse, nobody should be fat.
You'd be surprised. Somebody gonna find a way to eat.
Speaking of apocalypse, you probably didn't see this, but the Congress. Let me see. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Hold on. Congress. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I know it's recent. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, here you go. The United States House has announced a hearing on UFOs scheduled on November 13th, where lawmakers are expected to discuss recent reports, government transparency, and potential national security implications of unidentified aerial phenomena.
Weren't they supposed to do that? I feel like I read that somewhere else.
No, they had a hearing on this. We did a show on it.
Oh,
we did a show.
What's it called? Wait, that wasn't the whistleblower, was it?
No,
that was Boeing.
No. Yes, no,
okay.
We did a show.
No, we did do a show on that.
That's right. and they're having more and more hearings.
Mm-hmm.
Tell y'all boys better buckle up.
About to be insane.
Aliens about to bring the world together.
Straight up.
Sorry, you can't take my guns. I'm ready for the aliens.
No, that's insane that they really happen. It's crazy to think about that. It was such a
they're having like Congress is spending their hard-earned time and money on having UFO conversations.
That's very true.
The fact that they're having conversations lets you know there is some legitimacy to what they are saying.
Something is going on.
Something is going on that needs to be discussed.
Right. That's crazy.
So the fact that they are taking the time out to look at it and to talk about it, prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves.
It's crazy.
I used to laugh at people that have bunkers. Not no more.
Start trying to invest in one now.
Facts. Man, aliens gonna. I feel like we're gonna be all prepared when aliens come in. They're gonna be so cold.
They definitely gonna be cold. What we got now, they probably
freeze. Freeze! Don't you don't you come any closer. The aliens gonna be like, they're gonna be laughing amongst each other.
Oh my!
I'm gonna shoot. Pow, pow, pow. Gonna be just like the movie. You're gonna stop them. Them aliens gonna tear us up when they get here.
Yo, that is.
You know why? I hope they do, because I'm gonna be very disappointed if they some killable aliens. I think we've been waiting. We've been waiting 7,000 years, millions of years for y'all to do this bull crap. For y'all to die from a headshot.
That's crazy, bro.
Every movie I've seen, aliens are hard to kill. And now if aliens really come here,
ain't hard to kill, but they killable.
But what if they die from something stupid like water?
They're aliens. I mean,
but you can't lie. You'll be a little disappointed if aliens came and they died from water. The Earth is all the water guns are purchased. All water guns is gone.
I feel
be a super soaker, backpack, water hose, hooked up in the front yard. Like a Ghostbuster.
Water hose hooked up.
You remember the super soaker?
No, yeah, the super soaker was
you used to have to hook it up to a water hose. You can go as far as the water hose.
I feel like aliens, that means they aren't smart. Because if let's say aliens can't be killed by water. Why would you come to a planet that's 75% water?
Maybe they don't know that they get killed by water. Maybe on their planet they got mercury or some bull crap.
That's how they drink. That's how they stay hydrated. They're drinking mercury.
I guess so.
I mean, you're right. I mean, we can't in this situation. We can't. Shut the fuck.
Niggas in that mud drinking KU, nigga.
Drinking MG and shit.
Niggas in that mud drinking AU. Niggas in that mud drinking K. I don't know what they got going on.
Oh man!
I just know I'd be very upset they came here and my little water. I go get David water gun that he shoot me with twice a week, and that can kill him.
That is hilarious, bro. Water was like acid to him. Oh, that's right. In the movie Signs. That's right.
It's been a long time, no cases. I've seen the movie Signs.
That's right. Yeah, it has been a while.
I mean,
so there you go. That could be it. I mean, these stuff in Hollywood be telling the truth sometimes.
Okay, well, Quiet Place. Well, Quiet Place, y'all know I hate the last one, but Quiet Place is kind of like what I'm saying. Like that's what you think when you think of aliens. Yeah, they couldn't swim, but water didn't kill them. They just couldn't swim. Like if I squirt him with water, he ain't gonna die.
Right.
But if I put him in water, like if I submerge him in water, he can't live. Right. So that is a thing. But A Quiet Place is when I think of aliens, like just think of that takeover just like that.
I see that. I see what you mean. I definitely see what you mean.
Or maybe they don't kill each human, say they don't know what kills them. God dang it, Raven. That had to be the first comment. That's a good one. Damn. I see you thought about this.
Raven's a smart individual. She probably just thought about that off the rip.
Yeah, that nigga all right. That nigga ain't that smart.
Oh, that would be a good transition.
Shout out to Raven though. I sent her the logo, so she liked it.
Hell yeah.
She got a little sneak peek at it.
We can't wait till we get to 1,000 and we get monetized so we can put you on the payroll.
Hold your horses, like
I'll put it on the payroll.
We got some other stuff to buy before we get to Raven.
We put it on the payroll.
She got a college degree. Her resume going in the trash.
In the trash.
We are looking for people who believe they can be videographers, who believe they can be editors. We want only community college.
That's crazy.
HCC, Lone Star. What they got in Dallas? DLC?
What's DLC?
I don't know. Dallas Lone Star? I don't know.
Lone Star
College?
Oh,
whatever.
Yeah, I mean
DLSC.
They got a.
What is Dallas Community College called?
DCC, I guess. I don't know. They got one out here. It's called Collin County Community College.
Okay. Well, I know in Austin it was ACC. It was Austin Community College.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it can't be DCC because there's a Dallas Christian College out here, so it can't be. So I don't
want to get mixed up with the Lord.
Yeah, can't do that. So I don't know. I don't know if Dallas has like that Dallas community, like Houston Community College and then Austin Community College. I don't know if Dallas has one per se, if that makes sense.
Touche.
But yeah, I guess that's what we're looking for.
Well, shout out to the UFOs. Shout out to the aliens. Hopefully we can get one on the show.
So that would be lit. I ain't gonna lie. That would be
extra lit.
That would be lit. If anybody could do it, it'd be us.
Facts.
I feel like they vibe out with us.
I feel like I can have my alien talking to one of my Elon Musk robots. Man, please. We'll be lit.
Man, I feel like they vibe out with us for sure.
Yeah, facts.
Maybe definitely vibe out with us.
Alien take a shot. Well, he can't handle liquor. We didn't kill him. He didn't die right here on our show. Now his alien people are upset at us.
Or they may be thankful because they didn't know.
Mm-hmm. Don't cancel me. They started a global war.
That's galactic, intergalactic.
Well, we're gonna be in the history books forever.
For sure. Our name will be stamped. Everything that we wanted, we got it off of that one interview.
Speaking of history books, this past Tuesday, y'all, was election day, and millions of Americans, millions and millions and millions of Americans went out and voted. And the American people have spoken. So now we have a new president that will be taking office on January 20th, Donald Trump, a new but former president. Donald Trump will be taking the office. Just touching on it briefly. Of course, we had the Kamala Harris We had the Kamala Harris campaign, who ran an okay campaign. I think there's a lot of things that went wrong, but I'm gonna do another video explaining exactly where I think they went wrong. So I didn't want to use our 100th episode today to talk about it, but nonetheless, it was a big event, so I wanted to speak about it. Of course, one of the big events in American history. Of course, it was so big with Donald Trump being reelected into office, winning dominantly. He was able to win the popular vote. He won the electoral college. He won all the battleground states as well, which kind of gave him. And then the House and the Senate, I believe, also swept red, which gives it a very dominant performance in the election, which lets you know it ain't just that the American people spoke when they took over everything. So 12 out of the last 16 years have been Democratic ran. So I think people are just looking for something new, kind of similar when Obama took over. He took over at a time where people wanted something new. So we'll see what happens. I'm not comparing him to Obama, but I'm just comparing the situation. But nonetheless, he won. I will say this. I'm gonna save my real breakdown for when I do my own video. I want to post on the page. I'll probably try to get that out early next week. But what I will say is that one thing I do think is that they took the respect out of politics. And I didn't really think about this. I'm not saying they. When I say they, I mean both parties. I'm not singling out anybody. But they took the respect. And I would say this did start with Trump, because when he came out in 2016, he came out on fire. It came out on fire. But, I say all that to say that I watched the old interview with Obama and who did he run? Mitt Romney. And even when he went against McCain, and how respectful they was. And even, Obama spoke at McCain's funeral, talked about how they were good friends, and just, shook hands before debate. Still, no matter what, Obama still protected McCain, even when people talk bad about him. Just that type of level of respect in politics is something that we've lost.
Right.
And it's sad to see, and like I said, I give. Now, there's some other stuff I do agree with, but there's, in this sense of just being a leader, I do think that that Donnie really, that's why he puts a bad taste in people's mouth, because it's, and the other side does this too. But he come out there, he said, you're stupid, and they don't know what they're talking about. They're crazy. They just got to be slow. You can't, it's just a thing of politics. You can't, you gotta show love. Even because you can't tell people, even though we disagree, we're still Americans, but then yet you're calling people stupid, and all that good stuff. So in that perspective, I do think that's where we can definitely grow, because now you got people unfriending people if they voted. I mean, people are going to think things differently. Not everybody thinks the same, but nonetheless, we got to definitely, hey, it is what it is now. Let's work and be great.
Yeah, I mean, you got to accept it. I already knew he was going to win. I mean,
I called the domination too. I knew it wasn't going to be close.
Yeah, it's something that was a given. But yeah, I don't really.
Yeah. It was. I mean, hey, it happens.
I mean, there's nothing really much. There's nothing much to say. He's the president.
Yeah, when some way, not yet, but when something.
What? Yeah.
When someone dominates to that extreme, I think that's the part people forget. I mean, all these people on Facebook crying and boo-hooing. Man, people have spoken. There are people that you work with that you probably would never known, that don't talk about this stuff, that went that way in order to dominate at the level that he did. I don't know why every election people are so surprised that Texas is going to be red.
That's one thing I never understood.
Like, that's just, we are a conservative state. We are a great state, but we are a conservative state. California is blue. Me and Chaz was talking about it. We were watching the election, and the crazy thing is, DCM family, I was gonna do a live stream that night. I thought about it a lot, and my camera actually messed up on me. Well, I thought it messed up on me, but it's fixed right now. But that's what stopped me from doing it. But I was going to do a live stream during election night because I was explaining to Chaz. I was like, you can already give Texas, you can already give Trump the 40 votes for Texas. You can already give Kamala the 55 votes for 54 for California. You can already give Kamala the Northeast, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Vermont, all that crap up there. You can go ahead and give her that. You can go ahead and give Trump Florida. You can go ahead and give him Connecticut. You can go ahead and give Kamala Colorado. That's what they made. That's what they call battleground states. These are states that will switch from election to election. You know, and they thought the Harris team thought they was going to win Michigan, Illinois,
Pennsylvania,
yes, but there was another one. That Pennsylvania one, the one it was 3 that was like right next to each other. But you're right. They thought they were going to win Pennsylvania, and they didn't. So hey, it happens. Yep. But I'm gonna drop another video that will go deeper into why I feel like she really lost, and then be on the lookout for that. So as we get ready, we'll talk about that when we get to the future. We still in the past right now.
Still in the past right now.
Wisconsin. I think that's the other. It was Wisconsin, Michigan. They thought she was gonna win Georgia too. Georgia, yeah, they disappointed her too.
I can see why she thought that. What? I can see why she thought she was gonna win Georgia.
Why, Flight?
I mean, it's just one metropolitan area that for sure would have voted for, but the rest of Georgia is definitely not voting for.
Well, like I was explaining to Chaz too. Most big cities, most of these major cities are blue.
Yeah, that's how it always
New York,
is. It's the rural areas that are the ones you got to worry about. That's how it is I feel like with every election. I feel like that's with these battleground states, that's where the election really comes down to. It never comes down to the major cities.
You're going to get your state that you're going to win every time. Like I said, you can go ahead and give her the 54 for California. Give Trump the 40 for Texas. Give him the Florida. Like, you can go ahead and give them. We need to worry about Georgia, North Carolina, Ohio, Wisconsin, Michigan, Nevada. No, not Nevada. Arizona. It was 11 of them. But yeah, anyways. But so, you know, shout out to the Don. We'll see what happens. Georgia's part of the South. Most South states are red. Yeah. But Georgia is one that flips back and forth, though. So, you know, it's just a matter of the candidate.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. So, we'll see what happens. I think the transfer of power is on January 20th. And we'll see what goes from there.
Indeed.
Election day is coming gone, y'all. We'll see y'all in another 3 years.
It is 3 years. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yep. Another. What's next on the what's it called?
DB said make America great again.
Yeah, wild.
DB, something wrong with you, dog.
There's something wrong with DB. He been on one since the beginning of the show.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Make sure y'all make sure you like and subscribe to the channel right now, man. If you're here with us right now, a lot of our videos, a lot of the big videos that we posted, especially more on YouTube, a lot of the shorts that got a lot of interactions was a lot of our political video, which is a lot of fun to engage with a lot of people on those. So shout out to everybody that's here. She thought the ones that looked for that put was going. See, Sam, just watch my video when I drop that mug. It's gonna be very informative when I drop that video. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this stuff, so it's gonna be very, very informative. I'm not just people going off. I'm not a lot of these people that just go off emotions here. It's gonna be very, very fun, and I'm gonna try to make the video as fun as I can when I do release it. But it's gonna be very, very good. But I don't think it was necessary that C-Sam. It wasn't that.
That was a good joke.
You know, which is
that was a good joke.
That was definitely a good joke. Definitely a good joke. I'm trying to see. Hold on. Them pantsuits, her big hand. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people see Sam. I think a lot of people it didn't fool. I think she was trying to appeal to a lot of. I think she was trying to appeal to people who didn't really know her, and I think that's the biggest thing. You didn't nobody really knew who she was as a candidate. Not all that is her fault because she took over. She only had 6 months to really put her imprint in on the election. So she didn't really have a chance to really show you who it was. That's what people would tell you. But I feel like she was the vice president. We all knew who Joe Biden was. So I just think that's one of them things where, it just, she had a few months, and she did the best she could. I mean, that's what it come down to. She did the best she could. But hey, time ran out. I agree, Ant. That's part of what I'm saying. She probably would have had a way better chance had he stepped down a lot earlier in the year. Had he not even said he was going for re-election. Yeah. All right, perfect. So, but the downfall to that though, Ant, is that then it would have been set up for a vote, and she probably wouldn't have been voted to been the nominee. So they almost, in order to make her the nominee, they had to do it in the timing that they did. Because if had he done it earlier, they would have had to put it up to a vote, which I think would have probably been the better option anyways. So yeah. But yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. But anyways, speaking of white power, hey, make sure, we're gonna make hold on. Before we do this, let me put this in here. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page right here, right now, as we're getting ready to bring in I think she would have won them. I don't think she would have. But we're gonna subscribe to the YouTube page. Hit that QR code up, bring it to the YouTube page where you can like it. We have a guest that we're gonna bring in. I think he looks like he's ready, and I really wanted him to come back. He was one of our best guests of the year. I mean, of our first 100 episodes. Hold on. Here it goes. He was one of our favorite guests from the 100 episodes, and he still owns. I'm gonna say he owns it. Our most viral video on TikTok. All social media, even YouTube. At that time, he wasn't on YouTube, but he still owns our most viral video. So I want to bring in the one and only, my man, Joe.
My God.
What's that?
Boy, you look skinny.
I've lost 64 pounds.
Wow.
You're not sick?
No, I mean, yeah, but not like definitely. That's not why I've lost a bunch of weight. No, I worked at the golf course for a year, man, and I was just on my feet all the time. And now I'm on my feet a lot, man. When COVID hit, dude, because the way I used to exercise was pick up basketball and softball. That's what I did.
Right.
And so when COVID hit, dude, I was like, wow, I sat at home. I streamed a lot, gained a lot of followers on streaming and stuff, but I also gained a lot of weight and just sat around and drank beer. So I still sit around and drink beer, but I do a lot more active stuff around.
Yeah, just not as much as you used to.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Oh, man, we appreciate you pulling up, man. I don't know, real. It's something wrong with real. It's something wrong with real. Real is a wild.
Yeah,
word.
I don't know what that. Speaking of white power shit was.
Shit was insane, right? Like, it just came out of nowhere.
It was a transition, Joe. That's all it was.
It was that transition.
I mean, it could have been, there's so many other ways you could have segued into that, but I guess
it probably
that was the first thing that popped into his brain, dog.
But that was the funniest way I can do it. So that's how I did it.
It's funny.
No, I get it.
It looked like he in a rehab room.
D Brown said,
so like a lot's changed since last time I was gone. Obviously, I got out of the military.
Right.
I moved back home. I got engaged. I live with my fiance now, so this is
Okay.
our guest room that I'm in right now.
I got you.
Okay.
So I don't have the the big huge game room anymore, but there's other things I got. So
Dope. That's dope.
Well, let me say this: you look good, brother.
thanks.
Oh yeah,
Well,
you do.
hey,
I don't-
I
You
did.
do.
I haven't talked to you about this yet. I'm gonna be down in Texas in like a month and a half.
Where?
I'm gonna be down in Fort Worth.
So you're gonna be
Okay,
up there
you
near
you
flight.
gonna be over here where I'm at. Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna be down in
I'm
Fort
at
Worth
close.
from like the 18th to the 26th, I think,
Damn.
Your
of
sister?
December. Of December.
Your sister?
No, my sister lives in South Carolina. No, we're going down there. That's where my lady's family is down there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'll be down back there again. Probably less drunk than I was last time, but you know what I mean. I still talk to people about Austin, dude.
Oh yeah.
The classic. So let's get into that. So Joe, you was one of our early guests on the show. One of our
Ye-
what to me one of our greatest moments. We're gonna get into that a little later. Me and Flight will get into that later in the show. But I guess spoiler alert, if he doesn't pick it, you're one of the best guests we've had on the show. You've been a big supporter of myself and with Flight and of this channel. But me and Joe met on, for those who don't know, for those who are new to the channel, my boy Joe. Joe is big time content on the golfing on TikTok. I don't know where you at still with that.
I slowed down when I took I actually took a job that is in my field. I'm not working part-time at a golf course anymore, but I'm still at like 52,000 I think on TikTok, or
52,000 what
followers.
Okay.
And then because I've been focused on running the social media for the new company I work for, which we use lasers to remove rust and paint and shit from stuff. So I've been running that TikTok account. So I've kind of neglected my golf stuff. I went out today and golfed actually, and I shot this is my first time golfing. I don't know, probably 3 weeks. And I went out and shot a 77. So felt
That's
pretty
under,
good. I
right?
couldn't sink a putt to hit my life, but I hit like 16 greens in regulation. It was wild.
77 is crazy.
77 is under, right?
No, I shot 5 over.
You shot 5, yeah.
So it's 72.
Yeah, 72 is par.
Oh,
Courses,
okay.
But
So,
I also didn't have a driver or a 3-wood, so I was playing with a 5-wood.
but you also, I remember when we were talking, this has kind of happened after our meeting on the show, but weren't you doing content for a big time rapper?
Yeah, I was actually working. This was when I was doing part-time, I basically was working a bunch of part-time stuff because for a year I was the primary caretaker for my grandpa because he was going through vascular dementia and kind of end of life stuff. So that's kind of why I kind of dropped off the map for like a year. Like, so I was really doing that and then working these part-time jobs. And part of that, one of those was editing for one of my buddies, Fredo Bang, who I met streaming, right? Because he's in the T Grizzly server and all that RP has just popped off. Like T Grizzly, he makes more money doing the RP stuff. And so that T Grizzly server, like Fredo's gang is one of the big gangs of that server. So I was doing the content for a couple of the guys there. And I started making pretty good money, but it was just hard to keep up between that, going to school, taking care of my grandpa, and doing the other jobs. So I had to let that kind of go to the side while I did other stuff. So
I remember.
But yeah, he's a cool dude. Fredo is like one of the coolest dudes you'll ever meet.
No, yeah.
I remember one day I was playing. I remember one day I was playing with them.
And it was like, Fredo, tell those people in the background to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like I don't know what was going on back there,
right,
but there was a lot of stuff going on.
People in and out of the house. Because like the one thing about Fredo that's cool is he does everything out of his house, dude. Like him and his producer, like best friend who lives in the house, they run the merch and make the merch and ship it out of their own garage. Like everything he does, he runs out of his house. So if he's gaming and people need to stop by and pick up stuff for shipments or whatever, like they're just coming in and out all the time. So yeah, that's kind of a cool thing. He was like, fuck that. I ain't gonna pay anybody to make my stuff. I'm gonna ship it and make all the money. And I was like, that makes sense to me, dude. So
yeah.
But the downside of that is he can't pay attention at all when you fucking video game with him.
It's just so much shit going on in the background.
Unless you're playing in his custom lobbies, right? Because then he's locked in. He knows we're just gonna get stream sniped all game. Then he's locked in. But other than that, he's like, he's got a bunch of other shit going on. But I do have like a standing like invitation to go to one of his concerts. He never tours up near where I am, so
I don't think he has a demographic out there.
what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I don't think. I mean, Joe. I think Seattle is beautiful, but I don't think he has the biggest demographic in the Northwest. Is all I'm saying.
Well, it's like you don't know until you try. You know what I mean? Like
that's a good point. That's a good.
You know what I mean?
I just don't think that's his.
Sometimes take a leap of faith. Like when I told my friends, I was like, "Yeah, I'm flying down to meet all my buddies that I met video gaming down in Texas." They were like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, you think I'm gonna hang out with my family?" I see them all the time, dude. Let's fucking go. Let's go make some shit happen.
I think the fact that he said, "Oh, you think I'm hanging out with my family?" Like that's not a logical thing to think about.
Dude, I got stationed like 45 minutes from my house, so
right. Yeah.
Like I see my family whenever, dude. When I'm on leave, like let's go do something.
No, yeah, for sure.
And then, I mean, still to this day, the best sporting event I've ever been to, it was the peak Deshaun versus Russell Wilson game that we all went to up in Seattle. That was one of the best sporting events I've ever seen. And everything we wanted to happen happened in that game because we wanted to be a good game. And then Rowe was like, dude, I want to see Earl Thomas get a pick. He got a pick 6 in the game. It was wild.
It was crazy. Of course, you think it was the best because y'all won. But I do tell people all the time. For me, I think the greatest sports events that I ever been to, and this is going to sound crazy maybe to some of y'all, but the greatest sport event I've ever been to, probably to this day, is still WrestleMania 30, that was in New Orleans, and we all went down there. That's when the Undertaker lost. You had the Rock and Hulk Hogan. You had the Daniel Bryan phenomenon going on. I think that was probably the best time I've ever had. I got season tickets now, Joe, for the Texans. So I've seen so many epic Texans games. That is still that is by, I would probably rank that my second or third best football game, because that was just an awesome moment. There's nothing better than being on the road at an enemy stadium. Not an enemy, but like a stadium.
And we were in the Hawks Nest, right? So like I remember seeing clear as day, like Deshaun drop back. Yeah. The little skinny gap between the guard and the center, and him just taking off for 30 yards and a touchdown. You just watch. It was beautiful.
And Hopkins, when he scored the touchdown, and you could hear a pin needle drop in the entire stadium. You could literally when Hopkins, because it was like a screen. It was a screen, and this was before they drove down.
It was a little screen that went for like 60 yards.
Yeah, he literally took off, and you literally could not hear a sound in that stadium because they thought they were about to lose. Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about.
I forgot about that. But then the next drive was pick 6 by Earl Thomas. So
no, next drive, y'all. That's when y'all drove down the score to win the game.
Oh yeah, with Jimmy Graham.
It was late in the game.
Like the one touchdown he scored for us in like 4 years.
He scored it in our end zone. What an amazing, like D Brown said, that whole trip was just a lot of fun. We had so much fun to be able to see the beauty, because you're from Seattle, right, Joe?
Yeah, I was born and raised like in between Seattle and Tacoma, so like I could see Mount Rainier every day, like growing up, and still every day I see it. It's beautiful. Like
Seattle is beautiful. I tell people all the time, Seattle is the first place where I saw autumn. Like, yeah, I'm not even gonna call it fall. I'm gonna call it autumn, because when we were driving from where was the airport at?
You're driving from SeaTac down around, and when you come up the peninsula, all those hills look like they're on fire because all the trees are changing colors and stuff.
They're orange, red, green, yellow. I had never seen that before. So that's why that trip was that alone to me is why that trip will always be special. And we wasn't in Seattle, we was in Bremerton. So we would take the boat to go to Seattle. That's when we also had the story where I got so high that I didn't know where I was. Yeah.
Right. I mean, that was, and like knowing what I know now, right? Because since then I got out of the Navy, and now, it's completely legal. Like I partake just like, a lot of people do. And now knowing what I know, and remembering what Rel did that day, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, bro was on. He was on timing. Like it was different.
He took 20 or 30 milligrams of edibles, and then they went and smoked outside, and they did something else. And then
I thought he was invincible.
By the time we were on the ferry, dude, like
sleep.
It looked. it was crazy. None of them could move.
It's stuck. That's
stuck,
when you
dude.
found the definition of stuck was
hey Rel,
that trip.
Hey Rel, you okay? And we went like this.
Rel was trying to focus on breathing.
I was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
That was the first time I've actually been high, so I did not know how to deal with the emotions that I was feeling at that moment.
But the thing is, you guys held it once we got off the boat. You guys held it together for the most part, right? Like
we wasn't annoying or like all over the place. You didn't have to go over here and find this person. We were all together. We all took it. And we were fine together. We were effed up together, but we all stuck together and nobody got lost. We didn't have to chase after nobody. It was just an awesome time out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was, I mean, despite the fact nobody made it to the Yin Yang Twins concert except me, but
I forgot about that. I was so high, I just remember.
Bro, like they called me, like I bought everybody tickets. I was like, yo, I'm gonna surprise these guys because why the fuck is Juvenile and the Yin Yang Twins playing at the little casino right down the street from me? Fuck it.
The same reason why Fredo ain't come up there.
I'm gonna buy everybody tickets and let's go. So me and my girlfriend at the time, this was a long time ago. This was before I've been dating my girlfriend for 6 years, and this was before that. So me and my girlfriend at the time went, and I was like, "We'll meet you there. Here's the tickets." And they called me, and they were like, "Yeah, we're looking for Charmin's ID." They weren't really making much sense. But now knowing what I know, they just got too high and they didn't go. So
I just gotta ask this because this is related but unrelated to that whole trip. He said looking for Charmin's ID. How come Charmin never have his ID? Like when we was out here for his whole little engagement party thing, we went somewhere and Charmin didn't have his ID then.
And when we was in San Marcos for Bree graduation, he didn't have his ID either.
What is wrong with you, Charm? Because I know you in here. What is wrong with you going to places and not having your ID? Like, why is that tagged with you? Why is that your MO?
The crazy thing is one, they flew there, right? So I knew he had his ID, right?
Right.
And I wasn't living in an estate. I was living in a fucking shanty, dude. It was a 1-bedroom. Right. And literally I had 8 dudes sleeping on the floor in the kitchen and my living room.
Some of us slept standing up.
Right? Like that's the scenario I was saying. So there weren't a lot of real estate to lose the ID in.
Oh, that was bro man that didn't have his ID. Okay, Charm, my fault. But yeah, you ain't have your ID. I'm still sticking with you for the story. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
No, but another thing I got into is the guy of the Navy. I never watched wrestling before, dude. Not once. And so I started getting into it like last year. I watched last year's WrestleMania, and I'm kind of into it now. So,
really?
Yeah, I'm super late to the party. So my knowledge on wrestling is very, very low.
Right.
But I start if it's on, if SmackDown's on or whatever, I'll flick it on and watch it. And I'm one of the only people I know that was late to the party and is getting into wrestling in their 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of my friends watch it when I was a kid, but my parents weren't into it.
Right.
So I wasn't into it. So I was watching Happy Days and shit when I was a kid. I wasn't watching The Rock. You know what I mean? So, but now I'm into it, dude. You know what got me into it was when I went and saw Iron Claw. I was like, you know what, this wrestling's, I'm kind of into it.
I didn't see the movie.
Well, it's depressing. That's the most depressing movie I've ever seen. Hands down.
I didn't see it. Of course, when it comes to wrestling, I personally, I'm one of the ones that grew up with it. So,
I always knew that you guys were super into it, and I just never, I never grew up on it.
Right, and I hate that because you missed the most electrifying man of all of entertainment, The Rock. I mean, even to this day, that's what made that event that we went to so special. Because when we're sitting in the 600s, but when you hear "if you smell,"
the crowd pop of that was probably insane.
But then when you hear the glass break, now Stone Cold is coming. It was just one of them things where it's so instilled in our brains. Man, we can be in church. We could be in church praising. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
He here? He's here?
You have forgot about Jesus. Jesus is getting ready to come through the back door, but The Rock getting ready to come through the front door.
You trying to figure out what's about to happen. Nah, yeah. Nah,
No, like
like
it ain't the same though. Like when I used to watch it, but it's just one of the things that wrestling, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, those three things are just things that are just in me for
Dragon
life.
Ball again. I didn't watch Dragon Ball Z until I was like 23 when I was on
Yeah, now that's
hold
tough.
down in Georgia.
That's tough. That's
so
tough.
like I was late to that because when I got home, right? This is a time zone thing. It's not even a generation thing. So we're the same age.
Right.
On the West Coast, when I got home, Dragon Ball had already aired, but Pokemon was on. So I saw all the Pokemon, but I never saw Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Rob, I didn't know what that meant either.
Well, no, because you guys were like an hour ahead. So like when you guys got home, like that was on, but I was still at school.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I got home, it was like I tried to I would run home to try to catch the intro to Pokemon.
Right. I wanna be the very
best. Like no one ever was.
Classic.
Yeah.
I will say this. So I'm gonna switch gears here. Our most viral video, Joe, it's still you. There will come a time where it might bump you out the way. But it was, of course, the viral video of you saying about how when you came down to San Marcos or Austin, wherever we were, and how pre-gaming with black people is different than white people.
Dude, it opened up my eyes. Dude, it's a whole new world. Right? It's a whole new world. Right? Like, I didn't know that, like, you could do, my night always started at the bar. Right? Like,
right, that makes sense. Yeah.
Because, I mean, basically, like, for me, flannel, jeans, whatever hat, dude. And up until now, I had short hair, so I didn't have to worry about nothing, right? And I'm out. And then when we get to the bar, hey, what bar are my friends at? Let's go meet there, blah, 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 right? And then you take pictures, the more heavy, like, it's a production with you guys. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, we're going to be here, we already got our pregame shit. It's also much more cost effective. I spend way more money with my
and that's the thing. That's the part that got missed the first time. It is way more cost effective.
So much more expensive with your white friends.
I will say that I got to pregame with them, with Real and DVC Sam and all of them. I think I was out there for Jay Horn's bachelor party, and I've never seen anything like it myself. We usually just pull up to the crib, already have bottles there, we pregame there, and then we go to the club late. Like, it was just chill. We pregame at the apartment, had music, a little vibe before we go out. When I was with them, I mean, bro, man came out with the camera, everybody already posing, and I'm just like, damn,
I felt the thing was different is I never felt when I went out with people before wildly fucking unprepared. Like
same.
Like
I felt the same.
Before we went out, it was like everybody, they already had their fucking scent on, their fucking thing, everything was dialed.
Yes.
Now it's picture time, and I was like, it's what? And they were like, yeah, just everybody and you two up here. It was it was cleared, been done before. It was like a military operation. Okay. It was like, boom, you two up here. Click, click. That was not good. Do this. Adjust the chin. Bang. Perfect. Next. Shot. It was amazing. It was incredible. It was what I would expect from my wedding photographer. It was incredible. Just very different than what I was used to, because normally it's like every other picture I'd had was me doing this when I'm already, 15 drinks deep at the bar. Like, it's a whole different thing. Like, white people look like trash on our Facebook because we take the pictures after we start partying. The pre-pictures is the way to go, 100%.
I want to say this, Joe, and Flight. So picture time. Okay, let me start picture time. So that's what C-Sam just said. Picture time is a must. And I will say for us, like, I'm not saying black people. I'm just saying for like our group of people. We love to we gotta take pictures because that's our memories. And we love to look back, and like even from that night, even all the pictures we got, I can see I'm going through on Snapchat. We love to take pictures because we love to have those memories. But one thing you said is the biggest reason why I always loved the pregame. Pregame was always an event in itself. And the reason why, what you said it too, and we didn't talk about this the first time you were on, was the cost efficiency. Because we would go and people would go buy $30 bottles, the same bottles that we can go to the club and pay for $200 for. We're gonna buy $30 bottle. We have unlimited alcohol here at this house. You know, whether if you had the ladies coming over, if you had your friends coming over, whatever the case can be, everybody was coming to my apartment. And we are going to do everything that the club has before we get to the actual club. We had the hookahs, we had the music, we had the drinks, we had the dancing, we had the turn up. So that way, when we get in the car and drive 5 minutes down the road to the San Marcos Square, we're already here. We walk in
already.
We walk in like we
turning
walk
up the
in
club.
already lit. Go ahead, Joe.
The underestimated part of that is you get to do all the bullshitting, the catching up, the hey, what's going on with this? That's all taken care of before you go out. Like you're all caught up, you're ready to go out. When you go out, you're just about going and having a good time.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the other part of it. Like there's nothing left unsaid when you're ready to go out. You know what I mean?
Facts. That is what it is. We take a shot. And then the best thing
I was
part,
overwhelmed. I was just gonna say I was.
It is a lot though. Like
I was overwhelmed.
It's a lot. Like it's somewhat like I was looking at the clock going like it's 9 and we haven't left yet. Like okay, and we're still drinking, taking pictures. I'm like, it's like 9:30, we haven't left yet. But then when we get there at like 10:30, it's just on as soon as we get there.
I was overwhelmed because I'm just
like why was it overwhelming, dog?
I was just overwhelmed. I think it's just the amount of driving that I had to do as well because everybody met on the north side. Like I was staying on the south side, so I had to drive to the north, get dressed there. And then I'm like, everybody leaving their car there and they gonna ride to the spot and then go back. I'm like, well, that's not gonna be smart for me. Like I had to drive to the spot, then try to find parking. I couldn't find parking. Then trying to link up with y'all. I couldn't find y'all for a minute. Then I finally find y'all, and then I'm thinking like we gonna be. I didn't know where we was gonna be at. I think I just envisioned something different. And then we in the middle of the spot, so I couldn't even really get a chair. I was getting bumped around, and I couldn't really boogie. Like my buzz was gone. I was like, damn, bro, this is a lot. But yeah, I was just like, I took a step back and looked at y'all, and I was like, oh no, they really know how to turn the place up. I was like, I got to be way more prepared the next time I go out with them. I wasn't prepared. Prepared.
I mean, it's just different. Man.
Yeah, it was absolutely different because obviously, you know me, I'm reserved. I'll kick back at the crib, drink, pull up, all of that, and then I will go out, turn up the club, and then it is what it is. But y'all, it was a party. Like y'all literally had the club before the club. I was just like, y'all doing 2 clubs in one night. Like that's a lot, bro. I'm not ready for that type of commitment, right?
Dude,
I think too. Oh, go ahead. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And the thing is, like, once you get there. Well, at least from what I saw, either CSAM or Rel, they're getting at the highest point at whatever establishment you're at and doing something crazy.
Yeah.
Like I remember when we were there, it was like when vapes were really first like becoming like super popular. And Rel would just get to the top of the dance floor and just go.
This is extravagant.
And I was like, I don't think you can do that in here, but no one stopped him. Just I think based off his pure confidence alone. And I was all right, dude.
You gotta push the limits.
Doing it based off of confidence. They're letting him. Fuck it, dude.
Nah, that's funny. That's hilarious.
I will say this is so much. This is crazy. We're talking about this, but I will say I consider myself blessed to be able to have the parties that I've had. And my brother said they signed the NDA. They saying Flight signed the NDA. He can't tell what really happened.
That's hilarious, dog. That's hilarious, bro.
Hey, Rob, appreciate you, man.
It all comes out eventually, dude.
It all comes out eventually, bro. Look at Diddy.
Hey, if we have time,
go ahead.
I'm ready to get into all the Diddy stuff.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay, it's you that got the time because I know, but we got till the game comes on at 9:30, right? Well, for us, 9:30.
I mean, bro, dude, the game. Here's the deal: the Cougs are gonna play just good enough and just bad enough to keep the other team in it until the fourth quarter. Anyways, that's what they do.
Okay,
so I'm not that worried about it. All right, I've been watching them my whole life.
Shut up,
and they've never won a game in the first half.
Joe, shut up! I gotta address some stuff because now they're comparing me to Diddy. Having said I had Diddy points. Rap, where did you come from? He said we got kicked out of.
I mean, I'm just saying, I was a young, impressionable white guy in his 20s who was like, you were like, hey, come out, fly out and party with us. It'll be okay.
Everybody talking about that. Okay, hold on. Let me address some stuff. Okay, let me say
You
some
could be
stuff.
on the podcast. I can make you famous.
The rally parties. Nah, I'm mad that that's what they. No party.
Really?
Everybody say there's no party like a rally party.
Because a rally party don't stop, huh?
I don't know where this comes from. So I know we have a good time. And let me explain something to people. I never experienced all this stuff. It's the people around me. And I used to tell people, especially I'm gonna refer back to my birthday, PPW. My favorite part of PPW was to wake up the next morning and find out what went down the night before. They be like, well, you saw such and such talking to who? I'm like, no. But where would I say, no, I didn't see that. Because for me personally, I'm making my way around, trying to talk to everybody, trying to shake hands, people trying to take pictures, trying to see. I got this group of people that came from work. This my group of people, then I gotta come with the guys. I'm always so all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always so it was always hard for me to focus on a singular person.
All right, because you're trying to make sure everybody having a good time and everything.
I'm trying to make sure everybody having a good time. See, PPW has changed now that I'm domesticated. PPW has changed.
I mean, we're all
domesticated.
60-70% of us have been domesticated.
We're domesticated. But before I was domesticated, if I was to invite somebody to come out to be my special guest or whatever,
mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even see this person the rest of the night, because I was so focused on making my way around to everybody, right. So that these parties, I don't know how I be having it. I mean, it's bottles, it's liquor, it's the pregame, it's everything that goes into making these parties. But when we go out with like random nights, like when Joe came down, that's just how we get down. PPW is a whole different level because we wake up that morning knowing it's gonna be a long night.
Yeah, bro, they got short stories. It took me
like 3 years to figure out what the hell PPW was, because you guys would just talk about it with no context, and I'd be like in Xbox chat, and I'd be like, "Oh, sounds fun, dude." I had no idea it was your birthday party until like I knew you for like 3 years.
D Brown is right. He said D Brown said Kid used to have meetings with the PPW community. I used to have people that especially, and I want to give a big shout out right now on the 100th episode to C-Sam, because C-Sam was one of the people that really made sure everything went well for PPW. And so shout out to C-Sam for everything that you did during them PPW. We still do PPW.
Also, C-Sam is one of the lightest people on his feet I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah.
Like on the dance floor.
Yeah, he be getting after it.
Yeah, so like you guys came up when we hooped, dude, and we went to the fucking garage. Dude, C-Sam can move, bro.
That's another thing I remember about about going out, because I'm just trying to like once again, I'm overwhelmed. And I just see C-Sam jigging. I'm just like, this motherfucker really getting to it. And he's like, see, yeah, ain't nobody turn up like us, fight. And I was just like, you right, bro. Like, you absolutely right. Like, yeah, he got the whole, he's telling a story with his jig. Like, that was the first, like, he was jigging and telling a story. I'm just like, nah, C-Sam
pulled out his wallet.
I thought I could jig a little bit. C-Sam, he different.
This nigga do job resumes.
Hey, let me type that up. Hey, let me see that ID. Hey, like, bro, what? How you doing that? Making it look cool.
I am so thankful for all the times that we've had. And there are some times where I wish people could have experienced some of the nights that we've had for PPW. Like, and honestly, it ain't even about it just people just come together for a good time, bro. Right, it ain't got no beefs, ain't no arguments. People met each other through my birthday parties. They become good friends. People met it, man. There was some times, man. That's gonna go down in history, and our history, as just epic times. Those that 21, 22 when we got kicked out of Drink Houston. That's what Rav talking about. When I was on the curb crying, because I had people coming, but it was a wreck on 610 that day, so people wasn't. Okay. You know what? This is a good transition. I got kicked out of Drink Houston. I'm sorry. We're gonna go to Diddy Joe in a little bit, but I got kicked out of Drink Houston because it was my first. It was I like to count it as the first official PPW. I had the white suit on. We're taking pictures with bottles. The bottles are going off. You got the bottle girls. They pouring shots in the mouth. We upstairs. It's roped off. It was an awesome time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got a little drunk and I started monkey climbing up the stairs.
Oh.
So I walked up the stairs on all fours.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so when I got up there, I laid down in another section, and the guy said, "Hey, you got to go." And so when we walked outside, I went outside and got on the curb and started crying because I still had people coming, and I felt like I let them down.
That's when Real had the Tory Lanez hair.
Man, chill out, man. Brother said, "Let me go through the PPW file." See.
Hey, put that in the chat. Put that in the chat. Not this chat. The group chat. In the group chat.
So Drunk ain't worried. He was I really was out of there. I threw up everywhere when I got to the hotel. But
if you climbing all fours on the stairs in a public place, you was definitely out of there. You wild, like you was out of there.
Just fucking.
Derek said Drink Houston was kicking out paying customers. Them boys went bankrupt the next week. That's funny. But we had a good time. We really did, man. I it's just one of the things I love. We're just gonna sit around. I think when the wedding comes, that's what we're gonna sit around. We're probably gonna sit around and talk about PPWs. Go ahead, Joe.
Bro, I just realized something. So this week I went to a concert.
Okay.
I went to the Sabrina Carpenter concert.
Okay, I was gonna be racist and say Metallica.
That's not racist, dude. Did you watch Stranger Things? Everybody loves Metallica now. Come on.
I know. I love it.
Exactly.
Facts.
Obey your master. Come on.
You're playing that guitar on top of the
bro. So we go to the Sabrina Carpenter concert. Okay. Obviously, you're familiar with her music?
I'm not familiar, but I know who she is.
Very, very popular music. A lot of, but pretty sexual music, right?
Oh, see, I had no idea.
So we go there and we look around and it's me, my fiance, and one of her friends. And we're like, there are a lot of 10-year-old girls here. Like, that's weird. We get to our seats and we look down, and let me just paint you a picture of what the fucking stage is. The stage is like a Jetson style, 2-story thing or whatever at the base of the stage. And then there's a catwalk that goes out to a big heart. Just picture that. It's a dick stage.
Yeah.
She got a dick stage. And I look to my girlfriend or my fiance and I go, Kenna, if they blast white confetti out of this, if they blast confetti, I'm out of here.
Not confetti.
Let me tell you, at the end of that show, on the last musical number, out of the edge of the stage and all around the crowd, blast white confetti.
They blasted confetti.
I knew it.
That's
it's fucking
crazy.
confetti.
That's insane, dog.
I know. And she does one of her performances on a bed in lingerie and basically flashes the whole crowd. It's definitely not for children. And they get bukkakied and confetti at the end of the show.
Bukkakied and confettied.
Yeah. So that's what I did on Wednesday.
Crazy. That's cool. Just a regular Wednesday night.
Good performance. But yeah.
Just a regular Wednesday night.
Bro, and so let me tell you, so she goes out to the heart at the edge of the shaft, and this thing, the middle of the heart goes up and it goes up like a scissor lift 20 feet above the audience, and then she's wearing basically stockings and lingerie with nothing underneath, and then she does a dip down and just kind of flashes her ass to the whole crowd and then blasts confetti over her.
That sounds like a Megan Thee Stallion concert.
Just
I guess.
white people?
For what? For dads to take their daughters to and regret it immediately. Yeah, pretty much.
That's crazy. That's a crazy concert for 10-year-old girls to be at.
Dude, there was way too many young girls there for that concert. And it's
That's
like,
insane.
it's like, and I'm not trying to be the old guy on the porch, but it was like, come on, man. Like,
Derek,
that's wild.
Derek said he walked at Wingstop and came back to the car and kids talking about bukkakis.
The thing is, I was like, I saw the shape of the stage and I was like, I know there's going to be white confetti. I just knew it.
Oh, shit.
And the fact that you said you don't want to be the old guy on the porch, isn't it weird that we're becoming that person?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my FYP, like on my TikTok sign crazy, like for like 3 days, all I got on my FYP was older African American ladies complaining about what HBCU homecoming dresses were wearing. Like
for 3 days.
Yeah, like, and it was like, these bubble dress wearing, it's a disgrace. And I was like, why am I getting all these? I didn't even get you the videos of the bubble skirts. I just got these old ladies yelling at on my phone. And I was like, why can I get some reference to see, what you're so upset about? No, just the old ladies yelling. That's the kind of content I get on my phone. Just people upset all the time. But I get it. It's like, leave me the hell alone.
I've been thinking that too. Like, I'll be somewhere. Like I'll be at the store or something, and brother got his pants all down. Like, young man, pull your pants.
Young man.
young man. Like,
young man.
My brother in Christ. All right.
Speaking of my brother in Christ.
That. All right,
Joe. Since we have you on here, I was gonna segue somewhere else, but I want to go here. Michelle Beadle. Have you seen what happened with Michelle Beadle?
Oh, fuck.
Are you talking? No, wait. I'm thinking of Rachel Nichols. No, I haven't followed Michelle Beadle ever since.
You talking about Jimmy Butler?
No, I was talking. Who got upset about Sage Steele?
Rachel Nichols.
That was Rachel.
But that's
Nichols.
not
okay.
Yeah,
but that's
not,
not,
so
yeah,
no.
No.
But Michelle Beadle
from
Sports Nation, Colin Cowherd.
Yeah.
I'm familiar. I don't know what happened recently though. What happened?
Go ahead, Flight.
Oh, so she has a show on NBA TV now. Obviously, because she claims that LeBron and something else ran her out of ESPN, and now she's doing stuff over there, right? Anyway, show it on ESPN or NBA TV with Chandler Parsons and Lou Williams, an NBA show, and she was about to speak on. She's about to speak on the Nuggets, and she spoke about something that Michael Porter Jr. said. And so she was, basically setting up the scene about what it was, and then she got ready to. I don't know if Rel is pulling up the video so you can see it. You muted too, Rel, if you're talking to me, but she basically slipped up, and it didn't really sound like the word Nuggets.
Hold on.
So I think Rel is pulling up his video.
It's kind of like that thing that happened with the dude who was talking about going to the Negro League Museum.
Yes, essentially like that.
Like he like hiccups in the middle of it, and people are like, "What the?"
Well, his was like he kind of hiccuped. Like you can notice he did something. Hers was just you have to watch it.
Okay. What is this like? This happened like.
Jr. recently said, "Oh, I don't like this. That if the Nuggets, don't try to get me on that. They might have to break up the team. Lou, are you buying?"
I need to hear it one more time. I gotta hear it one more time.
Okay, hold on.
I'm one of the richest men.
Oh no, sorry, Kat. This ain't your moment.
Porter Jr. recently said, "Oh, I don't like this. That if the Nuggets,
So hear me out. It does sound like
hold on. One more time.
Said, "Oh, I don't like this. That if the Nuggets,
So it does sound like it's a gets at the end and not a. It does sound like it's a. She replaced the U with an I, and it's very hard for me to say this without the sound clip making me really racist. So it sounds like it's IGGETS,
right?
Which is more of a hiccup. It's not like it's. It sounds like an honest slip up to me. but I can't really make that judgment. So I can't be like, nah, she's good, dude. It's all good. I've made that mistake a bunch of times. No, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I can't take a side. It sounds like a mistake to me, but it's yeah, you know.
I don't like Jokic playing for the niggas. Nuggets.
No, hey man,
nigga nuggets.
Real, I want to compliment you on this whole transition. That was a perfect transition because I completely forgot about that.
I know we talked about it
I forgot we talked about that before we hit the go live. But oh my god!
Hold on, Flight. Derek said, "What you heard Joe say it."
What you heard, hey, Derek?
Nah, it's dicey, dude. You gotta. I'm like telling you, hopscotch over lava, dude. It's
just like, but why? Like, it's because, like, obviously, I believe it's a hiccup, right? But I'm also trying to figure out what words were you mixing? Like, what words did you mix together? Because nothing you said after that involved anything related to that for you to say that. Like, it was like something that she wanted to say. Like, it's something that she probably said a couple times. That's how it came out. I'm just trying to figure out, like, if there was, like, you know, you have a word that you want to say or a word that you were thinking about saying, but then another word came out and you mix those words together. And you was like, then when you resaid your sentence, you was like, oh, okay, I see why you said that. When she finished her sentence, I don't see why N-I came out. I don't see why she said niggas or niggets or whatever the hell she was trying to say.
I definitely understand with the nigga nuggets. It's close. It ain't like she was trying to say the Cavaliers, but she said niggas.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying like, once again, that's why I said it's a hiccup.
The Hawks, but niggas, the nigga Hawks.
Yeah, the Lakers or the niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get that, and that's why I say it's a hiccup.
The niggas and Nets, I understand.
Yes.
I mean the Nuggets. See, I messed up. That's the point I'm trying to get.
And I was just about to get there. It's like maybe there was something like Nets or something. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I'm just looking from another point of view. I believe it's a hiccup because it's not that far off, like you said. But
what about football? The 40 niggas.
Oh, you just go keep going. The Rams.
The San Francisco 40 niggas. I mean,
the Los Angeles niggas. Like, you just go keep going, huh?
All right. So this is what I said. I personally not one of them black people who get oversensitive about stuff like this. No, to me, it was an honest mistake. Yeah. You know, what it is. Who knows? Maybe that's how everybody talks at the studios around her. But to me, it was an honest mistake. It is what it is. It's funny. Move on. We'll be all right.
Because I don't think it'd be different if she has a past of this. I don't think she really has a past. Right. She doesn't have a past to that. So I believe it's a hiccup, and I believe that before she left ESPN, when she was with Sports Nation, she was very well respected until she made that bet about saying if LeBron came back from 3-1, she would eat a book. And when he came back from 3-1 and won the championship, she actually ate a book on the show. And I think that's when it all went downhill for her. She lost confidence.
Dude, what is up with all these people wanting to eat weird shit, dude? Like this Florida State. You guys follow the Florida State stuff that happened after the first game?
I heard something about it, but I didn't follow it.
This dude was like, if Florida State loses the second game, I will eat a cup full of shit. He specifically said a red Solo cup full of shit. And then he disappeared from the internet, and they went like 1-6. And then like the week later, like people kept stepping it up. And then one guy was like, if fucking Western Nevada loses this weekend, I'll put a burrito in the freezer and shove it up my ass. It's gotten really out of hand. Yeah.
No, I mean.
And then the crazy thing is they lost, and then he posted a picture of a burrito in a freezer. And then he disappeared from the internet. So we don't know what happened to him. I hope he's doing okay. Right?
Been thinking about him.
Right? Seek medical help. Right? If you need it. Right? Let's stop making extreme bets. Okay? Worst thing, shave an eyebrow. Other than that, like, let's calm down on the eating shit, shoving stuff up our ass. Let's just watch our sports teams. You know?
That should be what should be happening, not like consequences and repercussions if they lose, like shoving a burrito up your ass. That's kind of
Speaking
crazy.
of shoving stuff up people's asses, this Diddy shit is crazy.
What a transition. He's been trying to get to this Diddy stuff.
What a deflection, because we're talking about your people saying nigga on TV.
First of all,
I'm just playing, Joe. Go ahead, man.
Michelle Fiddle's not my people, okay?
Oh, fuck, man.
Look, hey, Joe, no, I'm kidding.
I was gonna get a 23andMe done, right? To see if I had like 1% black so I could show you guys on the thing. But then I realized I was too afraid of having secret half siblings. So I just didn't do it. Because my dad got around when I was a kid. So
Papa was a rolling stone.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I don't want to, I'll wait. I'll wait a little while on that.
Oh my gosh.
Whenever you do, you can come back on the show.
It's gonna be like Maury Povich, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited. You know what? Don't even when you get the results, don't even look at it. Send it to me.
Send it to you.
Send it to me. And then we can reveal it on the show.
That's gonna be viral.
But we'll get ready to let you go here, Joe. But I want you to go and let's get into this Diddy stuff really quick. There is an update on Diddy 2 flight that since we've been gone. But so go ahead, Joe.
So can we just finally decide because honestly, there's still a lot of there's a lot of dominoes to fall in this Diddy situation because a lot of people have been real quiet, right? Across, all races, all different sorts of, areas of the industry. And I think if this proves one thing overall, that it's never been like a white versus like minority thing. It's always been people who have too much money are fucked up.
Like a class,
Because
more like classes and racism.
The best way I can put it to you is because I thought about this, right? When I was a kid, I used to play Roller Coaster Tycoon, right? All the people in that game are just little computer programs. Like, you don't care about the people. And everybody who played Roller Coaster Tycoon as a kid, where you had complete control over everything in your whole environment, would pick up a mascot, drop him in the pool, and drown him. And that's exactly the way people with a ton of money look at other people. Just they can do whatever the fuck they want. And it's just about how much power can I exert over people. It's never been a race thing, right? It's always been about I have more power, so people aren't worth anything to me. What can I get away with? Right. And so I feel like it's kind of been clarifying for me that it's really like I just hate super rich people.
They worried.
I will say this too. I don't know if y'all got a chance to see this, but the NDA came out on Diddy. And I don't know the exact details, but I do remember the part I read that said the NDA basically lasted for the entirety of Diddy's life, plus 20 years after.
For what? For him and who?
From people come to the studios and these parties, they had to sign NDAs. And it lasted the entirety of Diddy's life, plus 20 years past his death.
That's insane.
So that was the last update we've had.
He was doing some diabolical shit.
To put that into context for you guys, the statute of limitations on me revealing classified data on submarines is 60 years for my data service. 60? Yeah, which is about the same time you'd expect Diddy's life plus 20 years. So Diddy made people sign NDAs that have the same lifespan as classified government intel. That's a good point. Wild.
That's crazy.
That's a good point.
That's crazy. Oh shit. That's insane when you put it like that.
Speaking of classified submarine data, what you got for us?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm just kidding.
All I can tell you is that Denzel Washington would have definitely died in that movie. All right.
Which movie?
Crimson Tide. You never seen Crimson Tide?
I have.
Oh yeah, no, dude. That submarine would have been crushed into.
I thought you were talking about Flight when he flew the plane upside down.
No, no.
Drunk
I was drunk. I was drunk. I'm drunk right now.
You know what Denzel movie I hate the most? Fences. He was so angry in that movie.
Oh,
now I put clothes on your back, shoes on your feet, and I put food on the table. You don't raise your voice to me. Like, God dang.
Everybody had a friend who had a dad like that, though.
That is true.
You can't tell me I'm wrong. Like,
that's true.
It is extreme, but it wasn't out of the realm. Like, I could tell you that the kid that lived 4 houses down from me and across the street had a dad like that.
That's very true.
We all knew a kid who had a dad like that, or we played sports with a kid who had a dad like that, like the Tim McGraw guy in Friday Night Lights, the fucking crazy dad. You know what I mean? We all knew a guy like that. I'm sure you guys did too.
Very true. Very true.
Anyways, I'm about to bounce to go watch the Cougar game, but is there anything you guys need to ask a white guy before I left?
Wow. That was a legendary segment we had. I know Real got something cooking.
Oh,
I know
let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I have adopted. So I'm on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I cook in my house. Because my fiance does private practice on those nights. So she works late, so I cook. And the other day,
what does she do?
She's a child therapist on the Navy or on the military base, and then in the evening she does one-on-one private practice with children going through trauma and stuff like that. So and she's dating a big kid, so it works perfect.
I was gonna say something like that.
Yeah, she loves her work so much she made it her whole life. But the other day I was like, because I moved into her place, right? And let me tell you, she's got a pretty white cupboard. Like garlic salt and this elote seasoning is the only thing she has in her cabinet, which is you can't cook anything with that. She's lived in a world of bland food my whole life. So I had to go to the store and drop about $85 on spices, dude. Because she had never had a spice in her life. And I know, dude. And the first time I cooked her steak, she was like, yo, can I get some barbecue sauce? And I was like, fuck you talking about?
Why do you need that?
you talking about barbecue sauce? I was like, let me do a favor. Take a bite of it and then tell me if you still want barbecue sauce, I'll get you barbecue sauce. No big deal. Right? And she takes a bite and she goes, oh my God, steak can taste like that? And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, you have a white person's palate. This is unacceptable. I was like, we need cayenne. We need all the seasoning. We need the blackened. We need jerk. We need all the seasoning.
Well, why do you need the blackened?
I knew you were going there.
Because it's a beautiful cayenne blend of seasoning.
I love that.
Beautiful, black is strong.
I love that.
Right? So let me ask you this.
What do you want me to say? Okay.
Let me ask you this. Why is it? Because I went to a dinner. When I went to dinner, when I used to talk to this white girl, and when I got to eating food, I literally, that was my first time when I realized, oh my God, they really don't season. So why is that, Joe? At least what's your best explanation on why that is?
Let me tell you something. So because I have family recipe books that go back 3 generations, right?
God, and that's probably the problem.
Well, no. Like for me, it was about whatever you had access to. So typically in white culture, you have Irish, you have Scandinavian, right? A lot of these European countries, a lot of their food is very starch based. There's a lot of fats because it's based off of what they can milk at the farm. So there's a lot of casseroles and bland kind of creamy potato dishes that make up a huge section of, what white people eat. And dried beef and stuff like that. That's kind of what they were raised on. The difference is that we just didn't have access to that sort of stuff. Like we didn't have like most white culture was in the north, right? There's no major ports, right? Where do you get your spices from? Nowhere, right? So all that sort of stuff, like in the beginning and in the foundation of America, is just what you had access to. We had access to like brown and white sugar. That was like a luxury for most like people living on the prairie. So generations ago, going back 120 years, we haven't been using seasoning, right? So now
lesson.
I'm like, hey, sometimes I cook and I'm like, well, I don't even know what to season with this. And let me just grab 19 spices out of the cabinet and throw it in there. Oh, shit, it's good. Right? You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's definitely like a cultural thing based on what we've been cooking. Because I can look back in my great grandma's recipes, there ain't a lick of fucking pepper in it. It's all like mayonnaise and shit. It's good, but it doesn't have any like
flavor.
Like it doesn't have any of that. You know what I mean? Like that seasoning.
Flavor.
There's a difference between flavor and seasoning, though, right? Like seasoning always has like a saltiness to it. Like you can have flavor without having a saltiness to it.
I mean, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's not this. It's not the same. Like the food they were making would not be good with the seasoning.
Right. I got you.
Like you know what I mean? It wouldn't have made the food better.
Right.
The food as a whole isn't as good, but it wouldn't have been made better by seasoning. They made the best food they could with what they had, you know?
Right. Yeah.
It's the same reason like white people don't know how to cook fucking grits or fucking chitlins or none of that shit. It's because like we didn't buy it. Like none of my grandparents didn't buy that shit. Like we don't know how to cook that. Like we don't know how to cook soul food because we didn't have access to it. You know what I mean? Like it's our own fault, but that's why I made friends, you know, with people who aren't white, so that I could experience that. You know what I mean? Look, I was tired of bland food.
Joe,
he was fed up, man.
Joe,
how many potatoes can you eat, man? How many? I'll give you the answer. 1 billion. Okay.
Joe, you have been awesome. I want you. Any last words for us for our 100th episode, man? Before we
dude, congrats on 100 episodes. That's awesome. Also, Lonzo Ball's never coming back. Flight, he never coming back. Stop making those videos. He ain't never coming back.
Coming back, man.
All right.
I thought he was coming back.
I saw that video and I was like, "Come on,
he's not playing.
You better that."
He played 2 games this season, so they've been watching his minutes. But like, I'm just the way they talk.
Coming back.
The way they talk, they made it. Joe, they made it seem like he was good. He looked good in his preseason and the regular season games he played. I thought he was back.
Bro, I'd rather have Yuki right now. Bro. I'd rather have Yuki than Lonzo.
Wait. Can I go back to something really quick?
What's up?
We asked him why white people food don't have seasoning, and he gave me a story about a prairie. About flavor and seasoning.
He gave you you asked him a question. He gave you the whole background.
That was the best explanation I've ever heard.
The best,
I would go to my mom's house and grab the recipe cards, but you'd be depressed. Okay? I'm sparing you the pain of looking at them.
The recipe cards say chicken water oven.
Bro, I'm telling you, like there's notes in it. There's notes in the side, and it'd be like, maybe this is good without nuts in the mayonnaise. And then down below, never mind, it's still bad. Don't cook this. Like these are notes in this recipe book I have that's 100 years old.
Oh my god!
I don't know why we meticulously documented our lack of flavoring over the course of a century, but we did. I got the receipts of why we don't have any fucking seasoning.
It took that one house nigga to be like, "Hey, you sure you don't want to put that paprika in there?"
You sure you don't want to put that paprika in? And you stupid, bro.
What's paprika?
That house claim was like,
hey, what's paprika? We don't do voodoo in this house. What are you talking about?
It was that
we
one
do
house. He was like,
mayonnaise, eggs, and potatoes.
That one house was like, Master, I'm so glad you got some food, but if you might, I might want to add some. I might want to add some cayenne and some slap your mama. Joe, it's been a pleasure having you on, man. We appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you for the love, man. No better way to bring you on for the 100th episode.
Man. My God, man.
Man, Joe, get out of here, man.
Appreciate
Any last words before we let you go?
Nah, take it easy, guys. Congrats on 100 episodes, and I'll see you at episode 200, I guess.
You'll be back soon. Get the fuck out of here.
I guess he only pop up at the century mark.
At the century mark, man.
Hey, that dude is funny, man.
He's hilarious, dog. He gave you a whole history lesson on why white people don't use seasoning, bro.
I could not stop laughing, man. Oh my god, that house nigga had to definitely.
You out of pocket. The house nigga said you shoot on.
Jay Horn said Joe didn't laugh at the slavery joke. I know. That's why I said it.
That's why, bro. The amount of stuff that Rel said to test it, like just to push that limit, is crazy. And it's every time, bro.
As he said, that's what I was thinking about. Well, that's actually what I was thinking about when I said that. Why you got what is it? When he said, when she said, yeah, I gotta keep me some black. I keep the hot sauce for my black eyed peas. Why they gotta be black eyed peas? One of my favorite episodes. All right. Anyways, oh my god. God dang it! I don't know where to go from there.
That is so.
Speaking since we own it, let's talk about these monkeys.
Oh my god! What a transition, bro! You are, I
hate when I watch Dragon Ball Z and I'm playing the Dragon Ball Z game. I hate when Frieza be like, "Oh, you look at you monkey." I'm like, this dude Frieza is so racist,
dog.
Frieza.
Oh my gosh, bro.
So let's talk about the monkeys then. So the monkeys, I think it was North Carolina, South Carolina. I don't know. It was in one of the Carolinas.
One of the Carolinas.
One of them. I think they both voted for Trump. So one of the Trump Carolinas went and there are 43 monkeys that are on the loose from a research facility. 43 monkeys on the loose. They escaped from a research facility. I want to make sure people are hearing what I'm saying. If you have not heard about this story, there are 43 monkeys that have escaped from a bio research facility. How?
They smart as fuck.
Oh, are they now? Have you seen the movie Planet of the Apes?
I have.
Where did they get? What was Caesar? Where was he at?
Same thing.
In a research facility.
Same thing.
That was a video. Somebody said, "Here go the monkey that's loose." That monkey was. That monkey was going back and forth. I said, Kate said, "Good for the monkey." Kate, no, Kate, because we don't know what they've been doing to these monkeys inside there.
What? Shout out to my dog Demo, man. My dog Demo made the print. I know he's streaming right now too. So shout out to Demo.
What up, Demo? What up, man?
Nah, yeah. The monkey. What do you think they was doing to those monkeys in that research lab for them to break out?
Teaching them to talk,
like Caesar. You think it's what you saying is, so now we got Congress meeting on UFOs and we about to add Planet of the Apes situation is what you telling me. That's what you believe right now. That's what you telling me right now.
All I'm gonna say is that they need to catch these monkeys.
I mean, these monkeys was out here hitting licks. They was acting like some YNs. I heard a couple of the monkeys had the Scullies on and pull it up to the apartment and saying, "Run your shit." You listen to Young Boy, NBA Young Boy. That's his name. That's what I heard. That's something I read. That was a response I read on Twitter.
Kate said they didn't ask to be there. They deserve to be free. I agree with you, but the fact is, once the research has started, once you started doing what you've been doing, they gotta stay now.
They gotta stay there.
Do them apart. The monkeys gotta stay.
They can't be released to the public because you don't know what they liable to do, right? That's what
I
you
would
saying.
I would hate to leave out the house and a monkey sitting on the top of my car like, where we going?
No, they definitely not gonna ask you no question about where we're going. They about to say they about to run your pockets.
Monkeys do be stealing, but I don't think the smart monkeys will do that.
What do you mean? They stealing out of your pocket. That's not a smart monkey? They stealing out of your pocket. They left a research lab. They broke out of a research lab, bro. 43 of them. Like you said.
Flight, let's stay right there. How did they break out this lab? Okay, now I'm gonna make sure I say something. I've never been in the research lab.
Me neither.
I don't know if you've ever been in the research lab. Okay,
I have never been there.
But I've seen research lab movies, and there's usually doors that be sliding, and they normally got let me see. They normally got like when you take your name badge and you gotta scan it.
They got the extension.
Normally research lab in the movies have it when you gotta swipe your identification badge. Boop. And then normally the door slides up and then you're able to escape. So you tell me these monkeys were stealing identification badges? Oh, these different. They different.
They different, bro.
They different.
Or
okay.
Or the security at that one research lab ain't good enough. They just thought, like, we get some of the basic shit. These monkeys, they dumb as hell anyway. They ain't gonna get out. The monkeys fooled you. They got out. So that could be it too. Or okay.
They have employees like Kate
that want them free.
So she uses her ID badge. Go ahead, monkeys. Be free so I can take pictures of you in the wild.
Or somebody like Kate broke into the research lab.
That's a good one.
Because they didn't ask to be there.
That's a good one.
But whatever they was teaching them in the research lab was on some YN type shit. So they went to go run people's pockets.
Right.
Because they just know they got to get it by any means necessary. They got to get it out the mud. And that's what they was taught in the research lab. Somebody like Kate thinking they was freeing them, getting them to go back to, their habitat, get back to know they in these streets. That could be something that happened.
I mean, everybody is on the side of free these monkeys.
Hashtag free the monkeys.
Hashtag catch these monkeys. Because
they running pockets out here.
Man, we have no idea
dangerous, dog.
What these monkeys are capable of. Man, you pull up on a monkey and
getting a job just to free them. One dude got outside. What a beautiful day.
I think that's a reference to that last Planet of the Apes movie.
Yes.
I think it's that what a wonderful day.
Why can't I find the actual
man, these monkeys, they didn't let these monkeys loose, and now these monkeys out here applying for jobs.
Monkeys out here. Hey man, that's some scary shit. What you doing if a monkey? What you doing right now in the middle of the pod? Doorbell ring. Chaz go up to the door. She look at her as 3 monkeys and Scullies knocking on your door.
What do? I'm coming up here and locking my door.
What about Chaz and David?
Man, I don't know what these research monkeys got. That's the whole reason why I said we need to catch them. What you talking
about Chaz and David? You just gonna lock the door? You just gonna leave Chaz and David behind?
You think I'm supposed to talk to the monkeys?
I mean, you ain't gonna go and see for yourself. You ain't gonna scrap with the monkeys?
I'm not scrapping with them super enhanced monkeys.
All right, we did see that video footage.
Monkey hit me with laser vision.
What was that? What was that? Shut the fuck up.
Monkey got the super soldier serum.
I mean, you right. We seen you skedaddle. We just seen you skedaddle, bro.
Bro, man, now, you know you're right, bro, man. You're absolutely right. She wasn't gonna lock me in the room. I ain't gonna be able to get out. Chaz left bro man outside to fend for himself.
I remember that.
Is YM's Young Monkey?
young monkeys.
All I'm saying is,
the fact that they call them the YMs is funny as shit.
All I'm saying is, y'all, you don't know what these monkeys are capable of. So with that being said, I'm sorry, y'all. I understand. If we'd have said this 3 weeks ago, it's free the monkeys. But today, it's catch these mofos. You can't let these researched enhanced monkeys just roam free.
Bro, man said they on the V like the boys. Nah,
yeah, they definitely on that V.
They definitely on that V. They definitely.
You cannot. What are they researching on? Do we know what kind of research lab they busted out of?
A South Carolina, North Carolina research lab.
That's it. We don't know what they're researching.
I have no idea.
It can be unemployment. It can be AIDS.
Okay. I just need you to walk me through the unemployment part.
I don't know. They're trying to see how many, monkeys and population. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Bio means life. Thanks a lot, smart girl.
Okay, she graduated. We know.
Bio means life. Okay, so they cloning.
He said, "Smart girl."
So they're cloning now. We got monkey clones.
She using context clues, for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's a smart individual, and this is why I said once we get monetized on YouTube, she got to be on payroll. We got to have somebody like that on payroll. I just want you to understand that, in the first year
5 hours ago, they captured one. 42 monkeys still on the loose.
They capture one. Where they capture them at?
Let me see. All right, here goes the story. I'm gonna read it. One monkey, advertising popped up. One monkey has been captured after 43 monkeys escaped from Alpha Genesis, a primate research facility in Yemassee, South Carolina. I'm all over the place. South Carolina this week. Yemassee is a small town about 26 miles from Beaufort. In an update on Saturday, the Yemassee Police Department shared on Facebook that one monkey has been successfully captured. As of noon today, we are pleased to report that one of the escaped primates has been successfully recovered unharmed. The police department wrote in the statement, a significant number of the remaining primates are still located just a few yards from the property, jumping back and forth over the facility's fence. Alpha Genesis management and staff are on site and will continue to monitor the monkeys throughout the weekend, police said.
They live as the
organization continues to make effort to contain the animals, they want to remind the public that the animals can be easily startled by people as well as other objects. Monkeys escaped because doors were not secured. The primates escaped after a caretaker failed to secure the door. Kate. Alpha Genesis CEO Greg Westergaard said, according to the police department, it was initially reported that 40 monkeys escaped, but the number has since been confirmed to be 43. Police said the animals have never been used for testing, given their young ages and sizes. And a spokesperson of Alpha Genesis told police that these animals are too young to carry diseases. So we found out which theory was right.
In case somebody like Kate left the door open.
That's basically what they didn't secure it.
How the fuck they know that's one of the monkeys? That's one of the monkeys that escaped. Imagine being a luxury pet monkey and being captured because they think you escaped. First off, why they got a luxury pet monkey?
Oh, you talking about like Bubbles?
Oh yeah,
Michael Jackson monkey.
Yeah, Michael Jackson monkey. What part? Because if this is in a rich area, then I can see this being true.
This website that I'm on USA Today, but it says mix toothpaste with Vaseline and just watch. I might have to click on that.
I'm gonna get spam.
Definitely.
That's a perfect transition. That's a perfect transition. I mean, I just didn't know if we was ready to go into our favorite moments or whatever.
Let's go.
Fuck it. Perfect trade. It might be spam. And which speaking of spam, it brings me into one of my favorite moments of our podcast, one of my favorite episodes where we had Jay Horn on the show, and he was talking about how he was getting spam messages. And you said something about, oh yeah, you think you about to pay your bill, but you click on it and it's porn. Just porn. Just
Porn.
And then you started going into how you said that you wanted a storyline with your porn. Like you wanted to know how they got there.
I want to know what happened. How did we arrive to this? I don't like to turn it on and just smash. I need to know how did we end up here?
And then, what did you say? It was you said something about like yellow. It was just yellow coochie, just yellow hair coochie everywhere. This is what you
the Japanese porn?
Yes, bro. Dog. Oh, bro, that is something that is probably one of the funniest moments because I think I laughed that entire episode just referring back to that one moment. And that happened early. I feel like that happened early on in the show, and I just kept laughing about that moment. You had too many classics on here though, bro. Too many classics, dog.
I think I was looking at some old videos a couple weeks ago, but one that's not on video that I think only the real OGs would know is when we were talking about the nigga card. When we were on Twitch.
Yeah.
To me, that was probably the funniest show.
Because Joe was on. Wasn't Joe on? Or I feel like
it was just us two.
No, we brought it up. We brought it up to him though. Because we had talked about it before.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah.
But what happened was there was somebody that we didn't know that was in the comments who mentioned the nigga card.
Yes.
That's what it was. So then that caused the entire segment. I just wish we had that segment on video.
Oh, bro.
But one of my personal, besides that, another one of my personal favorites that we've done in our last 100 is your daddy in that pool table, boy.
I knew it was coming, dog.
God dang, that is the funniest thing I've ever heard, y'all. Your daddy in that pool table.
Oh, bro. It's funny because like we got a pool table in the lobby of the apartment. And I was just reflecting on obviously the moments we had. And I saw the pool table and I was just like, I know Real gonna bring this up. I know Real gonna bring this damn pool table up, dog.
Dog, that pool table is the funniest crap I have ever heard. Like that nigga ain't even seen you, and he could at least let you win.
Bro, dog, that nigga ain't seen me in years. That nigga beat my ass like he was really playing for some money, dog.
Boy, you didn't even get a chance to hit.
I ain't get a chance. That boy ran the table on me, bro. I legitimately think I shot twice. Bro, he called, bro. He
all his pockets.
He let me break and he called every single pocket. 13 left corner pocket. Like, come on, bro. Like, all right, bro. We get it, motherfucker. We get it. We get it. You don't give a fuck about me. You came to whoop my ass and put. We get it, bro. All right, you got it. Nah, bro. Another one of my favorite moments is shout out to all the big girls out there that's pregnant but don't know that they pregnant.
Yeah.
That has to be top two, and I don't think it's two. I that shit was so funny. I think that low key went. I think that's one of our. No, it's not. I'm surprised. I'm surprised it doesn't have much love. That was one of the first ones on YouTube.
First ones on YouTube that kind of blew up a little bit.
Yes.
I'm gonna bring it back to another that I was watching the other day. I think we have the clips on this. The Dollar Tree gas.
I was just about to mention that the Dollar Tree gas was epic, bro.
The Dollar Tree gas episode. I think as far as these are all moments, I want to shift it a little bit to episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And since we're here, we're reflecting a little bit. How awesome was it First, let's before we get there, let's talk about our guest. Of course, Joe, who was just on here, was one of our guests. Khadijah, man, when we had the weed episode and we got to tell these funny high stories. The
airport guru.
Yes, that's not what I was thinking about, but that was one of the best episodes we did because it was so informative.
Yes,
and I told you, I think I told you we were in the airport and we had some illegal substances. Well, illegal in Texas, it was legal where we were, and we and I forget. I don't know if Derek is still here, but we were. I mean, we was at the airport, and that lady put out her stuff, and we was like, "Man, we about to go to jail, man." And Derek said, "Nah. You remember on your podcast, you had the airport guru on there, and he said they only checking for bombs, they're not checking for drugs." I said, "What?" And that man put all that stuff in that lady bag. I say, "Dang, nigga, how you did? You so right." Shout out to the airport guru, man. But airport guru, man, Ross the chosen one. We want to show Ross some love today, man. I know Ross got so much content going on, but Ross
he got
really
a lot going on.
Elevated us, man.
Shout
out to Ross in the club.
Demo just said I gotta hop in here for sure. I mean, shit,
man. Demo, I ain't playing with you no more, man. I gotta get you in here, man.
You can jump in right now. I'll shoot you the link right now.
Demo, I ain't playing with Demo.
I will shoot you the link right now in the Twitch. I will log into Twitch right now. Go to the Whispers and shoot you the link right now to jump in here right now.
I have a whenever we do the episode Demo, I have it's not a funny story, but I have a story about something that happened with airsoft guns. Like it was a serious situation that happened with airsoft guns.
I don't know why. I don't want to laugh because you said it's serious.
It is serious. It is very serious. But definitely it's a conversation that I'll have when he comes on. Like when we get him on for like a show, like it definitely was classic. Not classic, but it was something that one of them events that shaped our childhood.
He said he here. Hold on. I'm just going.
We know he here. Does that mean he getting on?
Hold on. I'm gonna test his thug right now.
Oh, he said let's do it now. All right.
I just sent it to him.
All right.
I just sent it to him.
But Ross,
yes.
Coach Roy Jones, man, to the famous interview, the famous
Williams.
No. I was going to say the famous was it Netflix? Was it on Netflix?
HBO.
No, it was HBO. The famous HBO documentary that was trending, man, worldwide. And we were one of the few people that was able to get an interview with Coach Roy Williams. One of my favorite episodes, because me and Flight a little behind the scenes on that. When I got in contact, the person called me. I didn't know if it was him or not. So while he was talking to me, I played the documentary so I can match the voice up with what I'm hearing on the television. Once I got it confirmed, I immediately text Flight and say, "Flight, nigga, I got Coach Roy." I think you were out with Kate somewhere.
No, we were. I remember exactly where I was. I was out with my homegirl. She like my sister. We went out for her birthday out here, and you text me and said, I gotta call you. I got him on the phone. I said, call me now. I left out of wherever I was at. I told them. They knew about it. So when I told them, they was like, oh shit. They were the first people to know. Like Kate, my homegirl Queen, and her wife. They were the first people to know. They were like, you got to go and talk to him. I ran out of the spot and got on the phone, and we had that conversation, and we made that whole interview happen, and that shit was crazy.
I remember about 30 minutes before we went live, though. We didn't know if he was gonna show up.
Yes, bro. We was just sitting here like we had talked to him the day before, and just to walk him through everything, to say how everything would go, and we were sitting there. It's like, man, bro, if he don't show up, that shit gonna just be. It's just going.
It was a defining moment, and I remember asking. I said, "Coach, do you want to do it pre-recorded or do you want to do it live?" Coach said, "I want to do it live." I said, "Coach, I don't want to." I said, "I don't want to ask you. No, I want to ask you the question." We was able to ask questions, whether you agree with them or not. It was so dope that he made our platform one of the ones that he actually got to speak to. So that was an awesome moment in our podcasting time. So
yes,
just a dope time, man. And then let us get ready for other interviews that we will have coming. I remember I didn't ever really get back in touch with him, but we were cooking up. I guess I can say it now. But we were trying to cook up an interview with Michael Watts. Probably could still happen, but cook up with Michael Watts, man. Mr. Mean Green from 97.9 back in the day. Me and him became good friends. He was at my well, I don't know if I can say that, but we was mean. Yeah, he was at I got to meet him and became really good friends with Mean Green, and he tried to put me up with his celebrity friends, and man, just trying to get us out there, man, as much as possible. But been thankful for Average Mo Show.
Yeah, big ups to Average Mo, big ups to
David
Jay
Bell.
Horn.
Shout out to David Bell, Jay Horn twice. Jay Horn's the only one we've had twice. Well, now Joe, but
now Joe, yeah.
But yeah.
Ross, and Ross too. We had Ross on here.
He
twice.
did pop back up.
For,
I forgot what it was, but he did pop back in here. You're absolutely right. So just shout out to everybody that took the time to be a part of the show. Shout out to everybody that's always a part of the live streams. That's been a part of the watch parties. That's been a huge hit that we've been doing now. The football Texans watch parties. We've done 2 of them this year. We're going to probably try to squeeze in 2 more before the end of the season. But shout out to everybody that just comes and supports and watches the stream. It means the world. Now I just need y'all to get out there and tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend about what we're doing here at the DCM.
Oh yeah, we had 967.
Oh hey, we got one today.
We got one. I think we got 5 in the last day. I think we was at 962 yesterday.
Yeah, I think that's about right. 62 or 63, one of them. But yeah, that's about right.
4 or 5. We got 4 or 5.
Yeah, which is dope.
So
well,
yeah.
With Demo.
I don't know. I mean, I sent him the link. So I don't know if he got something going on. Let's see. Check my phone, see if he texts me. All right, I mean, I sent him the link. So
okay, yeah, we good.
Yeah.
Oh God, I might have lost my train of thought. The future.
Yes, the future.
The future.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Yep.
We have a vision for what we're trying to do and try to grow the channel. Right now, our channel is predominantly the live shows and the content from those live shows. But I want to let people know, especially in the year 2025, most likely January, we're going to start bringing more and more content to the Don't Cancel Me channel page. And that's going to be content more that's sports related. That's going to be content that is movie and TV show related. And it's going to be content where we're reacting to the funny videos, recipes, and Family Feud, and all this stuff that we want to react to even diss tracks, like how that was another big moment too. I would say, even though when the live show,
the Drake and Kendrick,
and getting on here and doing those listenings, those reviews with you, and because we both did the individual, and then somebody dropped the song right after that. It was like, okay, Flight, now we gotta do this one together. And what a time that was, bro, to be up at the middle of the night making those videos,
bro.
I think that's when he released Not Like Us. I think it was.
No. That was it's when
Not Like Us was one of them. It was Family Matters and then Not Like Us.
No,
that's
we did.
We did.
No, we did.
We didn't do Not Like Us.
We did Family Matters, and then Meet the Grams. It was Meet the Grams.
So Not Like Us is the one we did individually.
We did no. Family Matters is what we did individually. Because the Drake one was the Family Matters, right? And then Kendrick responded with Meet the Grams right after. And we was on the game and we saw that we was talking about how, oh shit, he dropped. So that we did Meet the Grams. We didn't do Not Like Us. Not Like Us came later because Drake dropped the Heart Part 6.
Yeah.
And then we was like, is that it? And then Kendrick dropped Not Like Us.
I did a video on Kendrick.
You did it. We didn't do it together. The only
That's
one
why I
we did
said. That's why
together
I
was
figured it
Meet
was
the Grams.
individual. Yeah,
we did Meet the
the
Grams.
individual.
Oh
yeah.
no, my bad. We did Family Matters and Meet the Grams. Or what is it? The Heart Part 6?
We did Family
whatever the one
Matters.
that's 7 minutes from Drake.
We did
that
Family
one
Matters.
together.
No, that's by myself. No, I did Family Matters.
You did Family Matters, then we did Meet the Grams, and then he had, then we did whatever Drake's, the Heart Part 6. Then we did Meet the Grams too, and then you did Not Like Us.
I'm looking at him now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's in here. So.
Oh shoot.
So
hold on. I'm trying to flip back over. Hold on. There you go. All right, here we go.
So
I was.
As you Red was definitely hating on Not Like Us. But as which is perfect, what a perfect transition. As y'all seen in the chat, this one of the homies, definitely a friend of the show. My brother Rel ain't even really got a chance to speak to Demo. This is my dog, though, somebody who I've looked up to in this content creation industry. 100K on YouTube, dancing, fashion, shoes, hooping, airsoft, got it on lock. Brother is one of the most creative.
He be dancing too?
He had a whole, like, remember when the jerking era was popping? He was, because he's from LA, so that when that jerking era was popping, he had that shit on lock back when that era was going down. But then he took off in the airsoft field, and he's one of the most well-known airsoft creators, has been all over the world doing airsoft content, has been asked by multiple people to do airsoft content. He even brought Quavo and Offset to the airsoft field for one of their birthdays and had them play at airsoft, which was a dope video on his YouTube. And then most recently did a collab with some of the top Warzone creators and brought them, basically did Warzone in real life with airsoft, something that's never been done before, and it's only been done by this guy right here. So y'all, please, we've been waiting on this, and we'll have to get him back for an actual episode. But one time for my brother Demo, y'all welcome him in. Demo, my dog.
Appreciate the introduction.
I'm
Congratulations.
Glad, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I'm glad that you was able to, take some time out of your schedule, because I know that your schedule has been hella busy. You got a lot going on, a lot of stuff that you're doing on behind the scenes. So the fact that you took just a few minutes out of your time to come and kick it with us for this 100th episode, we appreciate it, dog.
Oh yeah, I already let you know. I told you, I had to do it. Congrats again to y'all.
Appreciate it.
I got put on game a little late, obviously, but man, 100 episodes is
100 episodes is tough.
It's a lot. I want to talk about this background of yours.
Okay.
This is looking real YouTubey. Like, this is one of the best backgrounds I've ever seen.
Also, you say that you see the plaque. He got the plaque.
I see the plaque.
The plaque, and then got the letter back there. And that's not like that ain't no paper. Like, that's like real, like, material. Like,
yeah. So when they send you the plaque, you get a paper. What have it?
Nah, you just got that metal. I would have threw the paper away if I got that metal one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fuck the paper. I got this metal one.
I have the paper somewhere, but they offered this too, where it's literally like the paper they send you, but it's in like metal, like platform.
That's fire. That's fire.
Y'all gonna have one of these, maybe two. Shit,
hopefully.
I feel like anybody that got funk pops in their backgrounds, they done made it.
Funk pops. Funk.
I'm a hardcore Black Panther fan, so that's all that was.
Nah, yeah.
That's what all those are. It's hard for me to see them, but that's what those are.
Yeah, yeah. So I have. They're probably hella dusty right now.
Okay. No,
Black Panther vibes.
That's live.
And then this was supposed to be. So this is a holographic Kobe card, and I built the controller to match. But unfortunately, since Kobe's passing, them Funko Pops done went through the roof.
Crazy. Yeah.
So I couldn't really do my Laker corner to work. I was gonna have Kobe and Braun on this side. I still got Black Panther stuff. But yeah, that's it. My boy Dose from New York cooked this up for me.
One by far one of the most.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, hey, I was like, I'm sitting here looking like at mine. I'm just like,
hey, Demo. Demo. Yeah, that's Harry Potter. One of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
I love Sonic the Hedgehog, bro. That's him right there. Jurassic World. I love this stuff, bro. You know
But
what I'm
that's
saying?
what's
Like that.
honestly, my bad to cut y'all off. That's
No, you
what's
good,
dope
bro. No, you
about
good.
like any sort of content creation where you get to show your face.
Yeah.
Because it all tells a story. Like the story
facts.
behind the reason why I even use these colors is in Black Panther when he's talking to his grandpops and all that.
Yeah.
The ancestral plane is green and purple and blue. So that was like
That
was my whole vibe.
No, yeah, that shit fire.
That's my whole vibe. So
Yeah, that makes sense. My story is I wanted to fill up the wall. So I need to put something.
it worked though.
for that. But you know, like, but you are right now. All jokes aside, you're all right because back here is like my season ticket stuff for the Texans, like those little boxes. And I actually about to get my year 3 one. It comes in like in the next couple of days, so I'm gonna add that back there. All when I go to the Texans games and all that. So I'm gonna eventually change it up back here. But those posters were just to fill the wall for the most part. But
yeah,
you're definitely right.
I'm not gonna lie, because like when you started putting posters on the wall, I was like, damn, my background was looking real bland. So I had to like make mine before we moved.
You got a whole jersey.
Yeah.
But that was added. That wasn't like something that I've had throughout the episodes. I had to do that. You had that background before me.
Okay.
Bro, come on, bro. Don't do this, bro. Don't do this, bro. You had that whole we talked about it before the show. It's like I had to get the background. You know what? You do it. I see what you're doing. Man, dog, where to start? Because obviously we're gonna have to get you in on a actual episode.
Yeah.
Episode. But tell the people that's watching a little bit about your YouTube journey. Just what got you into content creation.
So I picked up a camera like I feel like I've always been like behind the camera. But when I had a thing for being behind the camera, but then I realized when I was in front of the camera, nobody knew how to shoot the stuff the way I would.
Right.
So I hated how
I feel that 100%.
I hated how my footage came out.
Right.
And instead of me just trying to teach people how to do it, I'm like, man, I'll just film myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like where the content creation was born, because I had this vision of how everything had to be shot a certain way, edited a certain way, and look and feel and sound a certain way. So that just started off with me dancing back in the day, like Dev said, out here in LA. The jerk era was really like
insane.
It was like I had shoe sponsorships and shit from it. You feel me? Like, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
But I just think that time, man, like that whole early 2000s. I mean, YouTube, MySpace, we grew up with that shit. So it's like I feel like I just got it at a perfect time. And yeah, I feel like I've been on YouTube ever since then. And I documented everything from dancing to like hooping to all kind of stuff. Me and my boy Mondo, we did something we called relatable humor, where we would go on Snapchat rants. We would literally go out to the club, experience whatever we experienced, and we would rant about that shit on Snapchat. I done had cougars trying to hook up with me and some old shit, kidnap me, whatever crazy story it was. We started sharing them on Snapchat, and I had a lot of people like, yo, you should share these to YouTube. I wish I would have stuck with it, because this was before all like the Vine shit popped off, and before it was cool to do relatable humor or whatever.
Right.
But that's when I really realized, like, okay, so not only can I do this dancing shit or whatever, I hoop a little bit. I have this personality, so whatever I do, I'm gonna make it cool. I used to get clowned for playing airsoft. Was like this secret nerdy hobby I had, and in the area I grew up in, we the minority. My parents moved away from the hood,
right,
South Central LA. All the hoods, Compton, all the hoods y'all hear about, people hear about. Yeah, that's where my family
y'all was
really from for real. But they moved away from that shit.
Right.
So we the minority. We was a minority out here. So I grew up in school. I was actually going to school with a lot of like predominantly Mexican, white, Filipino, just like a mix, melting pot of people. But that helped me in my content creation space, because I've been able to connect so well with so many different people.
Right.
But I'm over here yapping. But basically, I would get clowned by my people when we go back to see the fam and we in the hood, and they're like, I'm skateboarding, you know what I'm saying? And I'm doing all the nerdy white boy shit, or why are you into this? I wasn't into anime and stuff, but like I was into certain things that most people that look like me, walk like me, talk like me from the places where we was from didn't do. Airsoft was one of them. Right. And girls used to clown me all the time. I was in college. I think we had just graduated high school. I got into airsoft back like 2006, but it was like a nerdy secret hobby of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Graduated 2010. I'm aging myself. Shouts to the 30 Club. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Oh wait,
Right. You feel me all day. And I vividly remember girls making fun of me because I had like little kids in the neighborhood and people that would come to me for their airsoft stuff.
Right.
And they would be like you dress up and play with toy guns, and I'm like defending my shit. Like, well, actually, no, it's not that. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
like
type shit.
that shit was like, you know what? All right, I'm this cool dancer kid, whatever. You feel me? I was throwing parties and shit at the time. So nobody knew that airsoft was the secret nerdy like thing I was really into.
Right.
I'm like, you know what? I'm finna be the coolest motherfucking nerd. Like, y'all not finna keep making fun of me for this shit.
Right.
And I was just started documenting that shit, and it just took off. I don't know what it was. I think it was a mix of like the personality I had. I just took everything that I've been into and showed it from an airsoft perspective. Ain't no black people doing this shit either at the time, really.
Yeah.
And it just took off, bro. It just took off.
That shit's lit.
I'm grateful because I've traveled the world doing this shit. Just crazy.
I knew growing up, I was actually a big airsoft person myself.
Oh.
So I remember going into Walmart and buying airsoft guns, and you had to look at the FPS.
Yep. Yeah.
So I know I'm a big fan of airsoft, and yeah, you call them toy guns, but the crap hurt.
Nah, that's
if you get hurt at close range, it hurt.
That shit ain't no joke.
I know you probably got way more. But my question to you is airsoft more like, is that like where you find your niche? Is that your niche, you believe, is airsoft, or do you think it's more with the gaming?
It's kind of interesting. So my journey with the airsoft and gaming is I've always been a gamer. I've loved gaming so much, but I never documented it. I was never put in a position to document it. Airsoft, I always tell people this, airsoft just so happens to be the thing that popped off for me, right? When I was telling Dev the other day, and like I was chasing the hoop dreams, bro. Chasing the hoop dreams. My boys getting looks. You know, I'm smaller than everybody, so I wasn't really getting the looks. And then I just started vlogging, and then airsoft took off, and I'm like, you know what? Like maybe I'm gonna chill on hooping. And I just implemented like my style and whatever I got from hoop into airsoft, and that's what worked for me. So airsoft is definitely like my niche, but the fact I've been able to bring so much personality to it, because again, what I'm doing, nobody else is doing. A lot of the other airsoft stuff that people have done has been more like military simulation and real like tactical. Like I'm out there in Jordans and like I'm hooping, you know. I'm literally only playing hoop shoes now. So my whole idea was to show people again, like it's cool to do this shit. Like I'm already getting looked at crazy because I'm a black dude
doing this,
and ain't nobody doing this. Ain't no black people doing this. So shit, I'm gonna put my little swag on it, and that's really what like took off. So airsoft is definitely my niche, but then I've been able to establish myself. It's like people discover me through airsoft, and then they're like, "Oh wait, something about him is different."
Right.
Like I'm sure Dev, we met through gaming, but I felt like we had a connection through hoop without even really seeing each other hoop or knowing. You know how hoopers like just know. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. It's just one of them things. So airsoft, I would say, is definitely my niche, but there's so many other elements that kind of like make up whatever the demo brand is. So yeah,
which is definitely unique, right? Because everybody, when you get into this content thing, everybody, at least for me, I was always hearing like you got to find a niche. You got to find something that something that you got to find it, and then you got to stick with it. But for you, it's kind of different because like you said, you've been airsoft, hoop, fashion, dancing, gaming, and you showed that you don't have to be one dimensional or just have that per se niche to be successful in this content thing. I mean, 100K, you've had collabs with Red Bull, you've currently solid little collab with Scuff. Obviously, you know, you certified with the 100K plaque behind you. You know, had some things with Ghost. Obviously, you got some things with Call of Duty. I guess for those that, I mean, because I know there's some people that probably got us tabbed up and is just listening. I know a lot of them is homies of ours, and especially for us that's coming up in this YouTube game, trying to get to where you at. Like, what would be a little piece of advice for those that's trying to make that wave and trying to find their way, feeling that like
And
I gotta find a niche. What would be your advice?
It's gonna sound very cliche, but just I had to. I'm gonna get real with y'all for a second. First and foremost, the cliche ass advice is stay as consistent as possible.
Right.
Right. Number one. That's with any social media platform. But what I found with YouTube is the algorithm has changed a lot over the years.
Mm-hmm.
But at its core, people love a story. People watch YouTube videos, whether they're learning to do something, want to just be entertained, whatever. There's some sort of entertainment value that people want to leave with.
Mm-hmm.
That entertainment value is replay value. They're going to come back, whether it's the same video or anything else you post. That replay value is what's important, right? So my biggest advice is, and I mean, I can sit here and say all the cliche things of like stay consistent, make sure your next video is your best video and all that shit. But in reality is whatever niche you're in, whatever type of content it is that you are producing, whether it's individually, as a team, podcast, whatever, make sure that whoever is viewing that video can leave with something. Like that's the biggest thing, because when people come up to me and they're like, yo, like I watch your videos, right? I used to just say, oh, thank you, I appreciate it, whatever, small talk. Now I make it a thing to hold a conversation with them. Like, oh, yo, thank you. Which video? Like, which one? Like, I won't press them on like which video, but I'm like, yo, which one? And it'll be like, oh, we have pistols in airsoft called high kappas. And I'm like, oh, I watched your high kappa, or I learned how to build this pistol because of your video. Me not even knowing it. Like I told you, I'm just trying to be this cool dude sharing my knowledge. Whole time I'm teaching somebody that I don't even know step by step how to build something from the ground up. That's something that they can leave with, right? Vice versa. I used to vlog everything. And there's little like clips, little moments, little like, what's the word? Sound bites that people will say. For the culture was one of them, bro. I just took for the culture something we say as Black people in our culture, and I just took it to airsoft, and the whole community ran with it to the point where when we went to Europe for an event, I'm having Google Translate conversations with people, and they're like, for the culture, like all kind of shit. So
that's fire.
It's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. I had one clip pop off where I was casually and just being genuine, like drink your water, stupid. I said it literally just like that, and it took off to the point where people were tagging me. It's a hashtag, drink your water, stupid, and I'm getting tagged on Instagram, people posting their water jugs, and I went all in. I'm like, all right, bet. I mean, again, in Europe, drink your water, stupid. So it's like those little like replay value moments, like give people something to leave with, whether it's a soundbite, a funny clip, something they can learn. Like that's the biggest advice I can give to not just YouTube, but any form of content, right? Like you want to be able to create some sort of value piece, but also like that level of relatability.
Facts.
Because I think that's my biggest one of my biggest I don't even know what the word is, bro, but that has helped me so much is that level of relatability. Because I know like Dev, you're not finna hop in one of my damn airsoft videos and know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Facts. Yeah.
But you gonna be able to relate to something in that motherfucker.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
It's definitely something that I could definitely see with it, because like you said, there's a way that you want to shoot things. And I watched a few of your airsoft videos, and just the story that you tell leading up to it, or just like the little things that you have where it's just like somebody say like, hey man, I've been watching your videos since, yada, yada, yada. And then you just, boom, you know what? Here, open up the backpack. I'm gonna give you some never released patches that I've had that like I've been sitting on. Like, here, nobody got these but you. That's something that like I personally, I said if and when God ever blessed me with a chance to where I'll be able to make it wherever me and Rel be able to make it within this, people will come up to us and we could be able to do something like that. Or me personally, I could be able to do something like that. I just wanted to be able to do that. So to the sense of the story and the relatability, I always saw that in your vids. So yeah, I mean, appreciate you for that.
Yeah, man. I mean,
for your aim, man.
That's the biggest, and it's not easy,
Hell no.
It is not easy. Like this right here, my YouTube account was created in 2010.
And you got that last year.
I got this
or 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
And I didn't really get consistent. I didn't really blow up. I don't want to say blow up because it was a slow grind for me. I maybe had like 1 to 2 good years of just, you know what I'm saying? And then dropped down, super dry, super inconsistent. I lost hope, gave up, got consistent again, switched it up a little bit. The old shit start popping off. So you never know. That's the beauty of YouTube is the importance of being consistent. And I know I'm yapping, but the importance of being consistent and really like putting content out there is that it lives there forever.
Yeah.
You can post. I've had video. I have 1 million view video that randomly popped off probably 2 years after posting it, and it was one of them videos where I didn't put in no effort. I didn't think nothing of it. I just posted.
Just did the shit. Yeah.
And then social media did what it does. Algorithms change. People's attention spans get shorter, and you know people's interests change and all that. And then next thing you know, I got a notification, 1 million views. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro! I looked at my channel. I looked at my channel, bro. My channel alone, I don't even know what it's at right now, but I remember checking my channel one time, and I had 12 million plus views on my channel.
That's bro. Real.
And that was like,
could you imagine looking at the Don't Cancel Me studio and seeing a million views?
Bro, that's the beauty is that like you guys are 100 episodes in. I could say this. Long form content, and this is something I'm noticing. Long form content is one of those like, since that's what YouTube has always been.
Yeah.
I love the shorts. I love the introduction of that, but let's be honest, that's them trying to compete with
TikTok,
current trends,
Instagram,
TikTok and all that.
Yeah.
But where else are you really gonna find long form content
other than YouTube?
Like anything, right? So, and that's beautiful about what you guys do is the topics, the segments that can all be separated, clipped up. You feel me? It's just, I don't know, bro. It's changed so much over the years, and it changes all the time. But there's still like at its core, that's the beauty of YouTube. That's why it's personally one of my favorite platforms.
I think you're absolutely right. I know when we, even this year, when we like about April to about maybe like March-ish to July-ish, we was booming. It was like literally 40 to 50 subscribers a month.
Fire.
Yeah, but then July seemed like it hit a wall. Like,
that's
out of
YouTube,
nowhere.
by the way, too. That's YouTube. I've noticed
which is what I've learned in this, because at first I was like, dang, like why is it that we are hitting a wall out of nowhere? Because I remember when me and Flag were talking, I was like, oh, we'll be at 1,000 by the end of the week, because that was the trend that we were going, and then it slowed up. You know, the content, the stuff is still the same, but it just slowed up. Yeah. So that's where I was like, okay, now I see, you know, this, now we're going to be in like, kind of like you said, how you were up here and then you kind of went down here. So now I'm like, okay, I'm not going to say we're down here, but it just slowed up a little bit.
And we just lost a little traction.
Yeah. In a couple months, it might pick back up. Maybe April through July is our prime times. Hey, that's not football season. I don't know. It's hard to compete with the NFL.
Right.
So, but you make a good point though, on everything that you're saying. I'm learning every day. Like Flight said, checking the stuff. When we were talking to Joe, our video when we went viral, I'll say our big viral video. I went to bed one day. We was here. When I woke up, we had 1,000 likes. Whoa. And I had never seen that influx of notifications before. So I lost my mind. You know, Flight, we went viral. And it ended up doing about 33,000 views, which is awesome right now. And I get happy with 400, 500, like you said, on long form videos.
Yeah.
Because the fact that we have that kind of views on that kind of video says a lot.
A lot.
It's fun. You gotta have fun with it. At the end of the day, you have to have fun with it, because no matter if it gets 1 view or it gets 1 million views, you have fun making the content.
And as long as you have fun, like I would always tell people, as long as you pour your passion into it, it can be felt. Right? Like I've had times where, man, I'm at events and I'm like hosting, and it's written on my face. And at the time, I'm just like, I want to get out of here. I want to go home. I don't want to work. Then I go back and watch the footage, and I'm like, damn, this video not going. It's not going to have that feel. You know what I'm saying? Because the passion wasn't there from the jump. So as long as you're having fun with it, man, like that is another level of relatability. Is people want to like, you know how like there's something about making people's day, no matter what it is, without you even having to be there. Without you having to even, especially with what you guys do, I could pull up to work, 8 in these damn hours I'm about to put in, and just let the shit play. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. So there's a beauty in long form. There's a beauty in even just covering trending topics. Like I put this shit backwards. I just realized that. I genuinely enjoy what y'all do, man. This shit threw me off because I look right at the camera. But YouTube is hard. It is inconsistent, but when it booms, it booms. Like the way, for example, Dev, I don't even know if you remember, bro. The climb to 100K.
This shit was insane.
I don't even understand where it was coming from or how, but I was clearing 1,000+ subs. What felt like daily or weekly. I remember tweeting like, "Yeah, 97K, we almost there."
Yeah, it came from. It just goes to show like how diverse and everything you were, because
crazy, bro.
Like you already had a massive following from Airsoft, but then it kind of stopped, and then you started posting the gaming shit. So it kind of was like, okay, now the Airsoft people that play, they game too, but they ain't thinking you game because you putting all your time in the Airsoft. But here you are putting up cold ass sniping clips on your IG, and they like, oh shit, and like, okay, let me go and see what the YouTube about. Maybe he got some gaming stuff on there, whatever the case may be. But that's kind of that when you started posting the gaming clips, that's when they just started going to the YouTube, booming, and that's when it started booming. So
and what's crazy too,
crazy,
is, and I think this is another challenge with YouTube. This just popped in my head, is pivoting. I used to be that viewer on a bunch of different people I was subscribed to, and there's always like a video, we need to talk, or I'm quitting, or when life hits, you know what I'm saying, or where have I been, or whatever. I've almost made videos like that before, but like life gonna hit. We all got shit to do. We got money to make, bills to pay, families to feed, some other shit. So it's like that's obviously gonna impact whatever type of content it is that we choose to do. You know, choose to post. And for me, for example, like Airsoft is extremely demanding. I still treat it as a sport, especially with what we do. We playing on concrete. I'm diving, slide, I'm throwing my body out there. You know what I'm saying? And it got to a point where I had to let all the youth know, like, hey man, I'm getting a little bit older, bro. I can't really, you know what I'm saying?
Can't really be doing that shit like I used to, right?
Nah, I can't, you know. And then pivoting was one of those things that like I was so scared to do it, but I'm so proud that I did, because you're never really leaving your niche. You're just adding a layer to it.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
Just adding a layer to it. But once I kind of viewed it like that, man.
Yeah, it just started flowing. Nah, it's definitely
weird.
It's true.
Still weird.
That same thing. That's a little bit like what Ross was telling us too. You know, when Ross was on here, and Ross is a buddy of ours, man. Demo, that he has his channel In the Clutch, where it's him and his partner Dub, and they have, I think I looked at the other day, 986.
They pushing the mill.
Yeah, they about to push 1 million subscribers. He has his own personal channel, which is about I think he's over 100.
I think he's over 100. Let me see.
But he kind of said the same. He said the same thing that you said, was with them, they were just posting content.
138.
They found out what's they found out what stuck. For them, it was wrestling content. And so they've been featured on like Raw, like the little commercials when they show like the different streamers. And I bring all that up to say, like, what you're saying is 100% accurate, and that's part of the reason why I'm talking to Fly. I'm like, okay, I want to start doing other things other than the live show to see if something will stick. Something will stick more. Like you just said it perfectly. It ain't about getting rid of the niche. The live shows will always be here, but it's about adding layers.
And in that process, you will, I don't even want to say lose people, but you're not really losing. I look at it, that's not a loss. That's not a loss. But when I did the phase 1 thing, Dev knows, I literally had people comment on it on my gaming videos, because I was pivoting at the time without making an announcement, but you can see it. I've had people like, I only followed you for Airsoft. This is gaming crap. Like, it's for kids, whatever. Unfollowing. Cool, bro. What I do at its core will always be here. I'm just adding a layer to it. You feel me? But if you want to leave, be my guest. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna miss out on even better content.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man.
And there's something for the OGs of the channels and the real ones. It's almost like, because I like to make this little comparison. Twitch gives out these badges, you know. It's almost like you almost get like a badge when you're there before the transition or the blow up or whatever. Like it's something special of like, you know, like I even when people tell me like, bro, I've been watching you since I was in high school, and they about to graduate college and shit now. It's like, damn, bro, you've seen every iteration of it. I've even had people that brought up like old shit that I didn't even know, like, you know. So you never know who's watching, and yeah, bro, it's crazy. The digital footprint, man, this shit crazy,
digital
bro.
Footprint is crazy. Nah, man, we definitely gonna have to get you on here for like an actual full length episode so they can really go through the journey, especially like I think the pivot from airsoft to gaming is something that has to be talked about, especially like the stuff that you've done with GWB, the stuff that you've done with Red Bull, especially for our platform. The GWB is something I want to talk about, and the people that you linked with, this, that, and the third. So we definitely gonna have to get with you and see if you're free, man. We don't want to take up too much more of your time. I understand that this is your Friday, so please, like, I know it's, you know, it's 8 over there, so I want you to be able to enjoy the rest of your night to get back to, you know, whatever the weapon grind, whatever you plan on doing. But dog,
that weapon grind got me.
The weapon grind got me cooked too, bro.
I'm gonna save that story for when we get you back.
We gotta.
But I will say though, like, airsoft it was like, I just remember growing up, man, buying them guns, buying the little bucket of bullets. Man, we sit right there, man. We shoot people. You see that bullet fly across the man. It was. I'm with you on that. That's someone that can relate to airsoft, and I used to love it as a kid.
Love hearing those stories, by the way. I love hearing them.
I love it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, I appreciate you taking out the time just to chop it up with us for a little bit, showing us love on the 100th episode, man.
Like you said you had 100 coming up. I was like, man, I'm tapped in, bro.
Nah, for sure. That's love, bro. So we definitely we're gonna link to make sure that we get you on an episode where we just chopping it up with you for sure, man. But bro, please go and enjoy your night, man. Like I said, we appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate the love, man. And
congrats again. I've been saving this. I told Dev earlier. I've been saving this.
I'll pull it up right now. Hold on. Hey, this is, but it's gotta be said too. Demo don't really drink like that.
I don't.
So the fact that he pulled up. So a little bit. So one time, shout out to Demo. We appreciate you,
shout out to Demo. I appreciate it. Pleasure to meet you, bro.
Yes, sir. 100. All right, my boy. Be easy. We'll be in touch, bro. I'm gonna chop it up with you, dog.
Yes, sir. Great meeting you, Dev. Great chopping it up.
For sure.
And appreciate y'all boys, man.
All right, dog. Be easy, gang. Go.
All right, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Woo.
Man, bro, that last one got you, huh?
Yeah.
See, I did it right. I just sipped on 2 of these, and so I'm good.
Well, I had 2 of these. I think this is what did it.
The Peachy Perfect.
The Peachy Perfect Purple Passion.
Peachy Perfect Purple Passion. I can't even say it that fast. I can't say it that fast, man.
I look, man. This is well. I think our Raw show is a little longer, but we already at 3 hours, man. I will say this. It's been so much fun to do these shows on a weekly basis, man. And it's been a blast to come on here every Tuesday and be able to show my gift to the world. You know what I mean? I'm just speaking for me personally right now. Demo, facts, man. Love you, man. Love that too, man.
Bro.
Appreciate that.
Bro. Appreciate you, man.
Let me hop in for a bit. See, I'm a little bit, but I'm all right. I'm I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking about that game tomorrow. That's gonna be a long day tomorrow.
That's I guarantee you real about the. Oh no, you good, dude. You good, bro. It's a podcast. The whole
purpose
bro.
of you coming on.
Yeah, it's a podcast, bro. You good.
People tired of hearing us.
Yeah, facts.
But to be able to come on here week in and week out, the commitment that we've made to come on here, we don't really miss many weeks. We love to come on here. We love to do the content, man. Some shows we miss, some shows it's a hit. But no matter what, I always feel so much better when the show is over, no matter how it goes.
No matter how it goes, man.
A couple of thank yous want to get out. First of all, want to thank. First of all, I want to, me personally, want to thank Chaz for not ever giving me no slack about jumping on this podcast on every Tuesday. She understands how much fun and how important it is to me. I want to thank Kate for sharing. This is gonna sound weird, but for sharing you on no poke, man, no poke.
That's a new one, by the way. No poke needs to go up there with lime ass niggas.
Man, not right. But one thing, Kate, for sharing you on these Tuesdays. I know it's a lot. Want to be able to, you want to be able to. They our ladies always want to spend time with us, and we always make sure we do. I think we both do a good job at balancing it all. Want to thank the family, the DCM family, everybody that tunes in, the CSAM. But I'm gonna thank the people that is here all the time, the CSAMs, the Ravens, the Ravs, the Casey. She ain't here tonight, but the Casey, just all these people, the Jays, the Chalmers, everybody, all these people that's here every week that just show us love. Want to appreciate y'all. Then appreciate everybody that comes and joins and watches us. Your mama, who's here every episode at the darn beginning, all the time. So
sometimes never hit the live button. But she
never hit the live button. God dang it! But she be here.
Your mother-in-law.
Yes. My mother-in-law. Yes. That the people that's always supporting us, it makes me feel good, man. When I do talk to my mother-in-law, she says, "Boy, you had me cracking up on that show." And I tell Flight, there'll be sometimes, y'all, where I go into a whole different stratosphere that I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It's just that the comedy bug has just taken over, and just Lord. I hope I don't offend nobody. But other than that, I'm gonna say whatever's on my spirit. I just want to laugh and have a good time with it. So all that, man, I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Thank you to Restream and Opus Clip for all the work that y'all do.
Yes.
Thank you.
We utilize y'all. Show us some love, because I guarantee you, we probably one of the most. We definitely different than all of the people that y'all reach out to go ahead and post. I believe that we definitely reach out to a different demographic than y'all accustomed to reaching out to. So holla at us. We definitely love the platform. We would love to do whatever we can to help bring more business.
Facts. That's facts. The whole point of this podcast is to do something that I enjoy doing and hopefully can be monetized with. But even if it don't, I say this all the time. If something was to happen to me tomorrow, my family and everybody has all this content to live on. That's what Demo, I didn't touch on that when he said it, but to live on forever, that you can always call back to, man. I want to go laugh. Let me go look at these old videos. You have let's just say something happened to me tomorrow. You have 100 episodes, 100 more videos, 700 videos to go laugh at. And to our vision and our memory can go on forever.
Yes.
And so that is the coolest thing about all this. If no money ever comes from this, if I'm not asking for fame, but fame and fortune don't come for this, we always have those videos that will always be around for a lifetime. So just thank you. I'm so glad to be at 100. Thank you, everybody.
100 of them things. 100 of them things, man. Just echo everything that Real said. Shout out to y'all. I mean, because obviously without the people that be in the chat and consistently rocking with us, we wouldn't really have a podcast. We wouldn't really have it ain't a big platform, but the little platform that we do have, we wouldn't have without y'all. So we greatly appreciate y'all. Obviously, shout out to my wife for allowing me, because I mean, I'm consistently been on this content thing, not just with the podcast, but also my own thing. So obviously, shout out to her. I shout out to Rail for reaching out to me, asking to do this so we can make this shit happen. I said it before. I've said it multiple times throughout these 100 episodes. To think to where we at right now, literally just started on, hey man, let's do a podcast. Because, you know, obviously we ain't gonna get too much into it, but he had something that looked promising. And seeing the video and being in the house and seeing what that podcast could have been, it looked very promising, but it just it just didn't pan out to, you know, what they thought it would be. And it's funny how the Lord works. It's funny how the Lord works. I mean, we got together, he said, let's do a pod. I said, I'm with it. Two different personalities that is able to just mesh and make for dope ass content, and something that we
came up with the name at the first episode.
Yeah, we came up with the name at the first episode, at the end of the first episode, and we just ran with that. And now, you know, it will become a brand, like it will become a brand, and you know, it's gonna be dope. So I mean, obviously, shout out to Rail for just reaching out and saying, let's do this shit. And it's been amazing. 100 episodes is crazy that we hear now, but like we haven't even scratched the surface yet. Like we definitely gonna take off. We definitely still learning, definitely still grinding. Obviously, we got to hit 1K. Obviously, C7, shout out to you for that comment. 1K, then 5K, then 10K. Like it's once we hit 1K, I think it's gonna start rolling. But what's meant to be will happen. I mean, we both men of faith. We both understand that what's supposed to be a part of the journey will happen. The biggest thing is that we have fun with the shit. We have fun with the shit. We enjoy it. We just able to be able to join together every Tuesday night and be able to provide some type of, just to get away from whatever the hell life is bringing anybody in chat, bringing us. We can get away from that shit for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe 2.5, and just chop it up, laugh, cut up, have a good time, vibe out, and then we go about our week. And to Rail's point, also having that digital footprint that if something happens to us tomorrow, you still have this to go back to remember us by, to be able to go back and laugh, man. So that's the whole reason why we wanted to do this. Is the whole reason why we do it. And we can't thank y'all enough for rocking with us for 100 episodes, man. It's crazy to believe that we've done 100 of them things. I've been consistent with a lot of things, but doing this content shit is not something I ever thought I would be consistent with. And here I am doing 100 with one of my brothers, dog. So wouldn't have it any other way. It's been a hell of a ride, and we got to make sure that we buckle up, because shit really about to go crazy here soon. I really believe that. I really truly believe that.
And with the about to go crazy part, you know, of course, we got a new logo that we gon' I never did put the stuff on, but remember, if everybody that dropped the comment, I'm gonna put everybody's name in the bucket, and we're gonna pull these names on episode 101 on Tuesday. But for the new logo, I thought I can maybe pull up. This would be the new Don't Cancel Me logo.
Oh, this whole buffering, so it brings suspense.
Oh no, that's not it.
No, that's us.
Yeah,
that's us.
Okay,
that's
hold
us.
on. Sorry. Okay, give me a second.
That's all good. It just brings suspense.
Let's remove that, and then
Railgate.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
That's a hell of a name for a tailgate. Railgate.
There you go.
Boom. The new Don't Cancel Me podcast logo, man. Definitely. I fuck with this one. I fuck with this one, man. So the gear that's gonna come with it is gonna be even fire. The shirt is fire. Like it's new beginnings, I guess. New beginnings, but that's the shirt. And then this is the hat that Real about to put on with the new logo, man. So he definitely gonna make sure that he put our names in the hat. Make sure y'all get draws to be able to get something like this. But let us know. Let us know in the comments after we post this. Let us know how y'all feeling about the new logo. And tell a friend to like the fucking video. ring the fucking bell. I'm gonna say it for real. Like the fucking video, ring the fucking bell, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Just show love to two people that just want to bring laughs to this world, and especially in sometimes where it's much needed. I feel like we definitely two people that be able to bring that type of energy, that type of vibe. So, oh man, I can't say it enough. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. 967 subscribers. We are 33 off of our short-term goal of 1,000. And we will get there in no time. And then once we get to 1K, everybody buckle the fuck up because it's about to get insane. It's about to get insane, man. Real, can you show the logo one more time? C-Sam want to show his girl through the laptop.
I'll pull it up I'll pull the picture up again.
Yeah, pull the picture up one more time, man. Oh, when we start swagging it out with the baseball jerseys and shit, boy.
Yeah, facts.
We start swagging that shit out. I got enough red and black shoes.
That is one of 3 logos, but this will be our main logo.
That's the main
we
one.
do have 2 other logos that'll be on merch, and I got an idea that I'm gonna use for the other ones as we get ready to do more content. So, but yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, and like Real said, more content. So be on the lookout for the DCM movie reviews, DCM sports. Be on look for the watch parties. Whenever the NFL make the deal with this platform, it's gonna be on. But we will probably have to band together and get that Red Zone subscription because the NFL and the NBA, they about their money and they're not gonna let you watch as we both found out a couple of days ago, Real.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like there's about to be a lot coming with DCM, man. So please. Make sure that y'all make sure y'all get a ticket because when the train leave the station, that motherfucker ain't coming back. That shit gonna keep going.
Mm-hmm. Great point.
For sure. What type of train was that?
That was a fast car.
Oh, a fast car. Okay. I mean,
tell appreciate it, Sam.
That too. The only time it's gonna stop is for gas.
Facts.
Or the charge, depending on what type of vehicle you like to have.
Facts.
So yeah, but shit, I ain't got nothing else, man. You got anything else?
We will be live on Tuesday, this next Tuesday for episode 101.
Oh shit,
the chat going crazy. We're not for the entertainers, but we'll be here on Tuesday for 101. We'll probably touch on some more stuff, some stuff that we didn't get to today. We'll get to it on Tuesday. It's only a couple of days from now. I'll be at the Texans game tomorrow. Make sure you look for your boy.
We definitely gonna be talking about that Texans game for sure.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a great experience. But man, we'll see y'all. We'll see y'all back here on Tuesday night, episode 101.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been real. Y'all have a good one. As always, I'm Vino Flight.
And I'm Peachy Perfect.
Y'all be easy. Y'all stay safe. Y'all enjoy y'all Saturday night, whatever the hell y'all get into.